Twitchel's is coming in today, by the way.
So I hear.
Good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony program on XM Satellite Radio.
Hello.
Radio. Patrice O'Neill in studio once again.
Good morning, gentlemen.
He's killing this week on this fine radio program.
Please. I listen to the replays after I get home, and goddamn, I find myself laughing. I'm like, I was just there laughing at this shit.
Yeah.
And then I listen, and I'm laughing again, Opie.
I gotta tell you, yesterday's show was one of the better ones. It was just one of the better ones.
Just a lot
That's what we do. Some days we fall flat on our faces, and other days...
You wish you could just sit on your laurels and just...
yeah.
No, because now...
And retire after something funny, and you just go, all right, well...
Know what sucks about this job? We know we had a great show yesterday. We were walking around yesterday after the show like, we are the greatest broadcasters in radio. Doesn't mean shit today.
Now gone, goodbye.
It's disgusting.
There's people out there going, yeah, well, I couldn't listen yesterday. I had to take a sick day. I had to take the kid here. I had to do this. They didn't hear yesterday's show.
I put that pressure on one of my favorite shows, PTI. Like, every day I watch it for a half hour, and I demand that they be good every day.
They must be good.
But it's only a half hour of being good. And they already have all the set material that day, which is just sports. Just comment on sports.
That's it.
Not belittling what they do, because I love those guys, but it's like, I demand that they be funny, but the people listen to this every morning. They're like, all right, go blow yourself. All right, it's raining shit and this and that.
Be funny.
Be funny again differently from yesterday. Well, all right.
For 4 hours live. There's no fucking half hour. We taped this at friggin' yesterday.
And that's what blows about our world, too, by the way. We could have 3.5 hours of unbelievable material, right? But that motherfucker heard the 1/2 hour where we blew yesterday.
Do typing guy.
I don't feel like it yet.
I'll do it.
You guys sucked yesterday. Right. Well, when were you listening?
I listened from 8 to 8:30. It was the most boring shit I ever heard.
You know that one of the best bits we've done since coming to satellite radio was the Fitzgerald thing.
Edmund Fitzgerald.
The Edmund Fitzgerald bit, okay?
Yeah.
I remember that day. That was the only thing that was good on that show.
Right.
And now that's one of those standout bits that people request all the time when we're on vacation.
But the show on the whole...
I remember that day going, holy crap, we are the worst broadcasters.
That was one of those days we won a battle but lost the war.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's how this biz is.
You know? So that day, it was 3.5 hours of just shitty material and a half hour of just a brilliant bit.
I like watching... The Daily Show at night, which really blows because it keeps me up, and now it used to just be until 11:30, but now Stephen Colbert's got that show.
And that's a great show.
It is such a great goof on the Fox News specialty show.
Yeah.
Like, Daily Show is a good goof on news overall, but his is a goof on Hannity, or O'Reilly, things like that. He's got, like, the talking point segment and stuff, and he is one of the funniest sons of bitches ever.
I never watched it, man.
It really is hilarious.
They hit it. The writers, him, his staff, everybody hit it right on the head from the opening. The big patriotic opening he's got with American flags and that smarmy look and the eagle flying through, and his commentary is so dead on, like these right-wing, conservative broadcasters, but it's so sarcastic that that's where the humor is, and just funny as all hell. So now I'm up until, midnight watching this fucking show.
You got DVR it, man.
Yeah, but I got to see it as it's happening.
It's all about the DVR.
I'm one of those guys because I'm laying there in bed.
4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I get about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 5 hours of sleep a night.
What time you get up?
About 5 hours. I get up at 5-ish, quarter after.
Oh, well, I'm just guessing.
Shower the night
that
before.
right after
and
Colbert, you just go to sleep like a robot. Like you
I
just
pretty
unplug
much
yourself.
do. Yeah. I do. I like. I'm done.
I got the DVR figured out to the point I can watch 2 shows now because there's so many commercials.
Yeah.
I tape one, and then I watch one live, and when that goes to commercial, then I go to DVR and start the other program that's on the same exact fucking time.
We do that.
And I'm amazed that I could pretty much watch 2 complete shows in the same hour.
Yeah.
Just about.
Yeah.
Just about.
Isn't that amazing?
I'm like, commercials, what the hell is that about?
It beats the shit out of, picture-in-picture used to be the way to do that, but you couldn't,
I don't even watch shows no more. So
No.
All I watch now, I wait for Saturday night late to watch any MSNBC special, their prison stuff.
Oh, right. That's good stuff.
So from time to time, there'll be plenty of tsunami and the end of the world shit on Discovery.
Yeah. Gotta watch that.
And then all the sports shit, like, First and 10, PTI, and Around the Horn. And the rest is like, I'm just trying to figure it out after that, man.
That's something where I'm just homo. I don't watch any sports shows.
Why?
I just don't.
You're not a sports fan?
No, I'm not really a big...
They've really upped their game, these sports shows.
I know. I hear they're entertaining.
They're a lot of fun, though.
I turn them on, and just the jocks just babbling. I can't do it.
Ex-fucking air conditioning repairman not like sports?
It's not that I don't like sports. It's the sports shows that I cannot
You gotta
get
like
into.
those if you like sports. You gotta like those if you like
like sports, really.
The closest
he likes the Yankees. That's about it.
I like the Yankees. When
right.
When it's baseball season, I'll keep tabs on the Yankees. I'm not one of those stats freaks or anything like that either.
Right.
But I've enjoyed some ESPN commercials. They're funny. That's about as close as I get.
Speaking of sports, they gave what's his name 5 days for going into the stands to protect his wife.
Yeah, I know about things that happen.
No, I know. You know the
that
big
was,
story. I guess they had to do that, though. You can't start a precedent. You can't have
a no-tolerance policy, which I can't stand the no-tolerance policy. It's like a kid brings a pretzel to school, bites it to look like a gun, points it at somebody, and they suspend him for a week. Yeah, that's silly.
That's it might be bordering on that Nazi discipline, but you know what? He did go in the stands. It's clear. You can't make like
case
decisions.
By case basis. What happened to the case by case basis? When you run into the stands because you were laying down and some bonehead throws a fucking soda at you and you start pummeling a guy that you think was him, then there's a problem.
So you're saying extenuating circumstance. This is very...
Why can't we can't... These days, we're full of zero tolerance. What happened to case by case? It doesn't happen anymore in court. It doesn't happen anywhere. We talked about it with divorce.
This is an unprecedented opinion by a white guy.
Ooh.
By the way.
I enjoy the case by case.
I've never heard a white guy say
I'm
case
a
by
big case by case guy, too.
I've never heard this from white people before.
I don't like that.
Lock them up and
he did A,
whatever.
So let's look at what A gets down the little flow chart, and he's got to go here. It's bullshit.
But his wife, and I said this before even reading the fucking thing. I know his wife started the fucking thing.
All right.
I can't imagine. First of all, okay, he's in Chicago, an obscure, let's face it, obscure ass Antonio 47-year-old Davis, right? Just a role play on the Knicks. Now he's in Chicago. What fucking guy go? Oh shit! I see a black woman and some kids. You know what? That's probably Antonio Davis' wife. I'm going to fuck with her. No. Yeah. He was booing. He was going, Antonio Davis sucks. You suck when you was here, you big Buddha. And she goes, that's my motherfucking husband. Suck my dick. And that's his children. And up in his fucking face. This is why, like, again, you think I don't like women? I love them, and this is why I'm hard. My girl asked me the same goofy shit last night. Would you come into the stands and No. Fucking no. Because I know you got a big mouth, and what guy just says, you're Patrice's fucking girl, you fucking... She's gonna be protective of people saying her husband stinks, and that's what happened.
But
he should have stayed and stop being in love so much, motherfuckers.
This is we've touched on this subject in a different area. The movies, the movie theater, or any time you're out, if your chick starts shit with someone, and you're looking like, Oh boy,
You know whose fault that is?
You gotta step in.
You know whose fault that is?
Who?
Yours.
Why?
You gotta learn how to raise your girlfriends better.
You're just gonna let your chick get maybe slapped?
No.
Or something?
My girl closes her fucking mouth because every time I see somebody behave in a certain way, like point at a girl, I go, sweetie, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. If I step back, this particular man that you think you're entitled to talk to in a certain way will punch you through a fucking wall. You can't beat him up.
Yeah.
So if you can't beat him up, shut your mouth. Shut up. Don't ever come out of pocket with some fucking guy.
But just being a human being, you've never had that happen. I talked about this a while ago. I was in a Brooklyn movie theater. A whole row of Puerto Ricans were in there. Whole family. I mean, from grandpa down to the whining little fucking just out of the womb, already pierced ears, fucking little Puerto Rican kid.
Who's already talking at the movies?
Oh, already yapping at the movies. And a woman who just wouldn't shut the fuck up about, it was Mission Impossible 2. Tom Cruise is on the screen.
Okay.
And she's like, oh, Tom Cruise, what I would do to him, let me tell, and we're like right there, right next to him. You reach a point as a human where your sense goes out of your head. Now, I hadn't reached that point yet because I know I'm scoping the scene out. I'm scoping it, so I'm beyond just the woman yelling. I'm looking at the whole row going, they are all together. There are men in there, probably with knives. I'm not fucking with this. My girlfriend turns around, and she had reached the point beyond, excuse me, could you be quiet? Hey, we're watching a movie. Now, she went right up to, hey, could you shut the fuck up? And the girl goes, oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Anthony, see, this is, just keep your story, just keep it in your head.
Yeah.
Immediately, that's your girl's fucking fault. No way she should open her fucking mouth.
But I'm like
a family of Puerto Ricans.
I'm like Bush with Iraq. I can't just leave.
No, you can't leave.
I can't just pull out my forces.
She put you in a bad
I don't
spot.
deny that. I don't deny her. The Puerto Rican's boyfriend turned around to me and then went, oh, you put her in battle mode. I'm like, oh, shit, she's in battle mode. My chick, she's not going to fight this Puerto Rican woman. And the family now is turning around. And I'll smack that smile off your fucking face, motherfucker. That's what it turned into. And brave me had to get up, find the usher, and find another theater the movie was playing in.
Yes, you did.
I had to flee the situation.
You did the intelligent
Thank
thing.
you, Patrice.
You wasn't a pussy, and as you
No, I was the biggest pussy ever.
You wasn't a pussy. That was the smartest thing you could have ever did. First of all, you should have just sat down and deconstructed your girl's mentality for saying that. Now you go, okay, you said shut the fuck up, sweetie. What was the next thing you was thinking?
All right, let's take this step by step.
What was the next thing that was going through your mind when you told a volatile Puerto Rican girl who's speaking at an inanimate object to shut the fuck up? Okay, now what was you thinking after that? What was the next step?
Next step is...
Exactly. I was thinking that she was going to shut the fuck up. Is that what you was fucking thinking? That's entitlement. And it's white girl entitlement. That shit is just like it's just like when you walk down the street and a white woman will not move to the left or the right. She stays straight a fucking head because this is her streets.
You see that?
She feels protected all the time.
Yeah.
I got to do this while she just walks straight ahead. Now, it's not confrontation. There's a sense of protection that white women have. And women in general have this protection feel.
I don't think that's a white thing.
Because that happens to me
in my
all the
neighborhood,
time,
that happens all the time, too.
But
It's more of a money thing.
A black woman is not going to say, shut the fuck up. She thought of the second thing before shut the fuck up came out because she was ready to deal with the fuck up. Your girl goes, will you shut the fuck up, please? Thank you. What? Bitch, do you realize your fists or your nails got to be out. When you say shut the fuck up to a Puerto Rican girl,
nails.
She should have been standing,
right,
like fucking with the
nails ready to go.
Shit, right, to scratch her face when she said shut the fuck up. That is your fault, Anthony. You have to. You got to condition her to never do that.
After that situation, rules were instilled that shan't happen again.
Well, that's happened to most of us, man.
Most guys. And let me tell you something quickly before Opie gets started. That is a situation that everybody gets into. And it is, and I wish there was something that can be done, but everyone in the theater was intimidated by that row. Everyone. Mm-hmm. White, black, other Puerto Ricans. It was such a loud family that you knew if you said boo to them, you were done. You were done. They were turning around and, fuck you and everything like that. So why should an entire theater be intimidated by one row when everyone should rally round and go, shut the fuck up and get the fuck out because I'm trying to watch this.
Yeah, but when she said that, where was everybody else to back you up?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Coward.
Exactly.
I watched heads disappear in their seats. I never saw people slump down so low. When they sit in front of me, they're up. They're fucking on phone books. Yeah. When there's a head in front of me blocking my view. This time, everyone slumped down so low.
When you please shut the fuck up is never ever gonna shut somebody the fuck. That is intimidation. That's like your girl should have been ready to
It's calling someone out for a fight.
It's calling somebody out. I mean, and it's almost like she put your girl. This is your girl's fucking fault. She put everybody in a bad position. I'm gonna tell you what she did. She put you in a bad spot. Then she put the girl's boyfriend in a bad spot because he knows. Hey, you know what? I like stabbing motherfuckers to death, but I don't dislike you, dude, but I'm going to have to fuck you up.
Right.
And then it puts the girl who's talking in a bad spot because she cannot let a white woman say shut the fuck up and not go, I know you didn't, da-da-da-da-da. And if she had just did what her job is to be a demure white girl, which is to go, excuse me. I can't enjoy this movie.
Pardon. You know whose ultimate fault it is? I understand the repercussions after.
Cruise.
For being so delicious. You know whose fault it is, though? That fucking bitch. She should have shut the fuck up.
Fair enough. Fair enough, but that's not your training.
Right.
Hold on, I got to go to the phones. Someone's calling Anthony out on this. Dave on Long Island, what's up?
Yeah, hi. I'm on a payphone, so it's a little noisy.
All right.
But last time I remember you telling the story, they were black, not Puerto Rican. What are you afraid of?
No. Dude, I never said they were black. It was a family of Puerto Ricans.
I don't know. You're using the same, she's in battle mode. I don't remember any Puerto Ricans.
No, it was absolutely Puerto Rican because it was a huge family. I described it as a huge family.
So Anthony, it's like Chinese, Japanese.
Whatever. No, I will absolutely deny that, sir. It was a Puerto Rican family.
It definitely was a Puerto Rican story because Puerto Rican will give you Puerto Ricans will give you an out. That's the good thing about Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
They will give you an out if you piss them off. They'll go, son, they'll talk to you. Puerto Ricans will talk to you because they know how serious they are about the violence and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they will let you get a reprieve. But if it's not a black girl, because a black girl would have went, what the fuck did that bitch say? And her man would have tried to stop her because she would have immediately started lunging at your woman. Yeah.
Slapping
so I know
nails.
It was a Puerto Rican
those
story.
big-ass nails. Now, I thought, like you said, the second it happened, I'm thinking 5 steps ahead.
Right.
Like, where is this going? I went into, like, defensive mode.
You should have.
I'm trying to figure out what's happening. And all I could figure is, if she lunges at my girl, I'm going to have to get in between. Because now that's my job. And if I even look like I'm injuring this guy's girl trying to keep her off of my girl, he then is going to stick a knife in my side.
But that's where you plead to him. See, this is.
But you can't do it during a physical dispute. There's no pleading. It happens like that.
This
2
is
seconds.
where pimping is dying. You go and plead plead in pimp style to this guy while his girls talk. I always disregard a woman in these situations. I look.
It's your own shit.
This one girl, I was at a show and she was like, "You suck. You ain't funny. Why?" And I'm looking at her man like, I'm like, "Sweetie, hold on a second, dude. Now." I explained to the crowd, this is
You're
the type
appealing
of shit,
to the gentleman?
I said, this is the type of shit that get good motherfuckers in fights. Now, if I cannot tell his girl, shut the fuck up. Now, I'm about 6'4", 300-something pounds. She can't beat me up. The thing that she's doing is because I'm letting her do it. You understand what I'm saying? Girls do what you let them do when they're la-ba-ba-ba-ba. So I go, dude, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you to shut your fucking mouth, right? And then your man's going to have to protect your honor by fucking with me. Now, we two good motherfuckers sitting here getting ready to fight because you are an out-of-control bitch. And I had to tell this guy, listen,
making a great point,
you have to raise your bitch correctly.
You put it on the guy.
Always.
All of a sudden, now that guy's thinking, he was thinking, this motherfucker fucks with my bitch, I'm going to fuck him up. You turned it around to where if he fucks with you, it's now his fault for not keeping his
bitch in control.
Wow.
All right, let's go to the phones. John in Connecticut. John.
Patrice O'Neal.
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey, John.
I got to tell you this. Once you hear that, oh, no, you didn't, you got to just run because it's all bad news from there.
Run. He sounds like he just recovered from something.
You do. I fled.
Yeah.
Because I'm in college. I'm coming out of the cafeteria. It's late at night. I got a hot chocolate in my hand. Some guy bumps into me coming out of the door, and about 2 or 3 drops of this hot chocolate hits this black chick's sweatpants. She goes into the, oh, no, you didn't. Like, huge scene. Now the whole campus center is watching us.
Oh.
She grabs the full cup out of my hand, throws it in my eyes, piping hot, straight out of the cafeteria hot chocolate. But that's still not enough. Now her man has her in one of these arm locks. She's still, oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no, you didn't. Like, arms flailing, legs flailing. Like, he had to protect her from me. Meanwhile, I'm standing there, like, blind.
From hot chocolate.
Yeah. Hot chocolate. That's extreme.
Yeah. Well, once you hear that, oh, no, you didn't, you gotta just get out of there.
Yeah, that's code for run.
Man, yeah.
All right. Thanks, John. Let's go to Jim in Brooklyn. What's up, Jim?
Yo, what's happening, guys?
Hey.
A similar situation happened to me about 8 years ago. My wife was pregnant with our first kid. We walked into a small movie theater in the Heights here in Brooklyn. And you know how women get it. She was irritable. So we're sitting down listening to the movie. And all of a sudden, 2 young African-American girls were sitting in the theater. they start talking and yapping away, right? All right, so my wife is getting a little restless. And you know, and I felt the same way. But what am I going to do with 2 girls? So all of a sudden, like halfway during the movie theater, these girls were talking the whole time. My wife just turns around and, like, spit coming out of her mouth, shut the fuck up. And then the 2 girls, like, no, she didn't. And then I'm saying to myself, oh, shit, here we go. I mean, what am I going to do? We'll fight 2 girls? So when we leave the theater after the movie, the 2 girls are standing outside waiting to beat up my wife. She's 8 months pregnant.
Oh, man. Yeah, you don't want the after the theater fight.
No. But, you know, but in terms of the situation being the way it was, what was I going to do? I had to jump in between if these 2 girls were going to grapple my wife. There's no way I was going to let them grab her and try to knock her on the floor. But it was one of the funniest situations. But like Anthony was saying before, you just slump down in your seat and you turn around. I turned around to my wife and I said, please, it's just 2 girls.
I've seen brawls going on in movie theaters where a guy is sitting there and the girl says something or he says something, and it's a group of Puerto Rican or black kids or something like that. You could usually shut white kids up. You really can. In certain theaters. certain places, certain ages, in most cases.
Yeah, I agree.
But the only reason I know that is because I've seen people try. You rarely see... You see a group of black kids walk in or Puerto Rican kids walk in, and they are being loud, and they sit down. You don't say shit. You sit there and have your movie ruined. That's it. Because if you say something, no one's coming to your aid. I've seen it happen.
There's a way to...
could you be quiet? You shut up, motherfucker. You hear, like, from the back, and like, oh, boy.
Oh, boy, now there's a problem.
Oh, boy, now there's a problem.
First of all, this one thing that I do have to say. I guess I'm being from Boston. There's certain major cities where you do get white training. If you live in Manhattan, you get white training. Boston, Philadelphia. There's some white training going on where you deal with white people. There's some places if you're black, you don't understand passive aggression. Passive aggression is one of those weird things that, you know, I'm sure before your girl and I'm sure before this guy's pregnant wife went to go shut the fuck up, it was turning around, looking, passive aggression, kind of. You control yourself now, kind of.
Right.
And that also makes fucking like black girls very angry. Is that? And so they get louder. I bet you if you think about what happened, they got louder and louder as your girl's frustration, because they knew that what the fuck she's doing.
Well, there was other passive aggressiveness going on.
A lot of passive, and they get loud like, what you think, you're white huffing?
Other
gonna stop
people.
me? Motherfucker, my house ain't fell down yet. You can huff and puff all you want, motherfucker. and it's like you just gotta go, yo.
All right, listen. I want to break in here because here's the real question. Brian's got it in South Carolina. Brian?
Yo.
Go ahead. Ask Patrice your question.
Patrice, man, I just want to know, how come it's like every time I go to it, it's not every movie, but it's every, like if it's a horror movie, why do the Schwoogies got to act up? Is it genetic? I mean, it'll be like somebody gets killed. Oh, look at that motherfucker right there. Oh, shit.
Well, I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, you guys like to comment, man.
We're not
Black people like to comment at the movie theaters.
I don't mind the comments in a horror movie because it is funny. I've heard some funny shit coming out of a theater when in a horror movie. When you go, oh no, don't do that. I mean, it's a cliche hack like joke, but it is funny when it's happening. And it's not an involved movie. I'm talking about a movie maybe you got to keep some tabs on the beginning or what's happening, and some bitch is on her fucking cell phone talking like everyone wants to hear this conversation during the movie.
But it's only the young cats, man, because movies are $12 now. Oh, you get somebody like my age, you don't see black people my age. Black people my age are doing what white people, I do what white people do now. Yeah. Oh, God. It's just like...
just sit and watch this feature?
Please, shut up. But it's like, it's a whole culture, the movies for young kids. You go out, you spend $10 if the movie stinks. You just want to talk. You want to have fun. It's an event kind of thing. I think white people, the fact that, white people will visit the theater from time to time, and it's like a quiet event. White people are just quiet for some reason. But
watch the movie.
Maybe I'll take it back and I'll rephrase this. Not necessarily black. It's an age thing, I believe. Because I was a loud motherfucker at the movies, and I was fucking funny loud at the goddamn movies. But... I think now as you get older, you get like.
Yeah. You're right. It is an age thing, but when I went to go see King Kong, I'm in some Jewish movie theater, and there's about 5 kids, had to be anywhere from 12 to 15 years old, sitting in the back, wouldn't shut the fuck up. White, shut up. White
kids.
Oh, white. Yeah, white little Jewish kids. But they're laughing, cell phone, yelling at the screen, talking, making jokes, wouldn't shut up. And a lot of shh going on from the theater. And they're like, yeah, you shut up. Oh, yeah, like, we're going to be quiet. Being very disrespectful.
Say what you want to say,
So that was when I turned around and I said, on behalf of the theater, would you shut the fuck up? Now, I never would have done that if they were black or Puerto Rican. Never. On behalf, and I got a smattering of applause from the theater.
Fucking Anthony.
But because I knew that Jewish kids from Great Neck
really could get away with
are not going to pull a knife out. They're not going to start shit. I could box them all.
Yeah, you assess the situation, then decide what you're going to do.
You assess
whether you're going to shut up or be the brave man.
You don't have any of your girl got big mouth stories?
Well, we were in Philly once driving on, what's that, South Street or whatever it's called, and we're behind some some really tough-looking motorcycle dudes, and they weren't going fast enough. You know how that road goes nice and slow?
Yeah.
And we're missing lights and stuff because they're going slow and starting up their bikes. They're out for a little joyride and just kind of taking in the scenery. So we're behind the motorcycles, and she reaches over from the passenger seat and decides to start beeping the horn to make them go faster.
Oh, no.
So I can relate to everything you just said.
What did you
Reach over,
say?
beep.
Because I'm like, are you kidding
crazy?
me? They're not going to beat you up. First of all, now they think I'm beeping because I'm behind the wheel, you know? I'm like, you're putting me in a bad situation here.
And you're not a pussy.
I'm not.
For completely getting as tough as you should be with the bikers as with her.
Right.
Like, are you out of your goddamn mind for doing that?
Yeah, because at that point, just like you said, you know, the next thing is, well, what happens next? They get pissed off. They're going to go to the passenger window because they think you're doing it.
And you're not going to go, that was this bitch that beat me.
Right.
I would. I'm like, this bitch beat the horn.
No, they're going to get right up in my grill.
And you know what would happen if you do that? If more men stop thinking this chivalry shit and go, this bitch reached over and beat the horn, dude. You know what he would go? My bitch is goofy like that, too.
Yeah, it would just
and walk away. This stupid bitch beat the fucking horn.
Let's go to Massachusetts. Chris, what's up?
I'm just kind of sick and tired of hearing Patrice use the entitlement excuse every time he talks about women.
Yeah. See, this is an empathizer, sympathizer. You're the reason why life is fucked up for men right now, goofball motherfucker. You gotta learn. When I say entitlement, it's a thing that makes you think that there's a magical force around you that can protect you from different situations that makes you behave irrational. Guys don't do that. Like, you would never, like, okay, right now you're talking to me over the phone, but if you was sitting next to me on a train or something like that, and you was with your wife would say something before you did. You know why? Because she has this protective thing around her. You wouldn't talk because we're both men, and it's possible somebody could get choked. And I'm not saying you could choke me, I'm just whatever. We can fuck each other up. That's why we don't come out of our mouth to each other. Now, the superior physical person in this situation, which is the man, why don't we come out of our mouth to each other? Why don't we curse each other? Why don't I look at you and go, what the fuck? Yo, dude, why don't you shut the fuck up? You know why? Because we are in charge of physicality. Women aren't. They go, why don't you? I'm going to beat the horn because he's not going fast enough in my fucking world. This is what I mean by entitlement, dude. It's frustrating. You got to understand, you haven't raised as many women as I have. You're not a father.
Daddy Patrice.
Yeah, you're not a good daddy. I'm trying to tell you, man. You got to get that off your mind.
Huh?
You act like the black Dr. Phil.
Well, hey, don't get mad.
I like that.
You enjoy Dr. Phil. Why enjoy the black one, motherfucking shit?
Hey, I like Patrice's, view on the world.
Is he more qualified than I am? He just got a couple of papers. I'm too lazy to go to school and actually get validated. But the word entitlement, I might run it in the ground. I'm not fucking Captain Dictionary. That's the word I use, and that's the word that I embrace. Entitlement, man. You got to understand that it's your fault, and guys like your fault for us being in spots where you can get beat up by a biker, stabbed by a family of Puerto Ricans, smacked in the face by some dudes. You got to tell your girl, look, if you're not going to fight, if you can't fight, if you're not going to whoop this guy's ass in your own mind, in your own credit, shut your mouth. Shut up.
All right, let's go to Frank.
There you go.
Let's go to Frank on Long Island.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
We're going to try to move on because we have so much to do today. Frank, what's up?
Just wondering, especially you guys coming from Long Island, have you guys ever made the mistake of going to a movie theater the night a black movie premieres and you don't know what's happening?
Oh, fuck. You know what? I'm going to go do that now. I'm going to go do that knowing I could give a shit about the movie just to experience it.
Experience the whole thing?
Yeah.
It's
because I can only imagine now.
Absolute culture shock. You walk into the place is fucking mobbed. It's a zoo. And for the first time in an upscale Long Island movie theater, there's security guards everywhere. You don't know where the hell they came from. It's insane.
It is a little weird going through metal detectors at a movie theater. That's a weird thing to have to do.
Oh, my
Absolutely.
Where am I going? Take your shoes off, please. Could you run them through the metal detector?
I am absolutely going to do that now.
Good luck, Hope.
Good luck.
Good luck, bro.
No, I'm not going to go there, hoping to see a good movie. I just want to see the theater and how it reacts. All right, we got to move on. It's raining stuff. Holy shit. Hallelujah. It's raining stuff.
It's raining things.
That was
Anthony made a video. Well, like a quick little flash thing.
Quick little flash thing. Yeah, where it's just Patrice walking down a sidewalk with like heavy hardware falling from the sky as he's singing, "It's raining stuff. It's raining things." I listened to the replay yesterday and was, I'm here for when it's happening and I'm laughing. Then I listened to the replay and I'm just laughing my ass off.
I told the boys to isolate this. We got to play it again, but we need the big setup.
The big setup.
The big setup again.
It was, we were watching or listening to clips of American Idol, and there's a bunch of, faggy guys, and there was one exceptionally faggy guy, looked like a woman, looked like a girl, and he decided to sing a girl-oriented song. This has been done. Guys have sang girl-oriented songs, but you always got to change the girl-oriented part to make it guy-oriented. If she's saying my guy, you have to sing my girl.
Right.
Things like that.
Perfect
but
example.
This guy didn't care. He just was singing a song about being a queen and on his knees, and it was just... He didn't care about changing the words.
That you want. I got the thing that you need. My pussy's wet, my titties are ooh. Stick it in me. I'm the queen of the night. Oh, yeah.
I never, ever thought it could be done, but It's Raining Men, one of the gayest songs ever. I've never even heard it attempted by a man because it just cannot be changed.
It's a great song
into a man's song.
Right.
But it was done here yesterday by Patrice O'Neill.
Yeah, Patrice. Did the song. Why is Danny Bonaducci on TV
Change
with a
the
broken
words
arm?
around.
When child stars fall.
Maybe we can get this audio
because Leif Garrett just got arrested.
Yes, and now the guy talked to all the old child stars that have been in trouble.
Wow.
But why is Danny Bonaducci? He has a broken arm now.
Oh, jeez.
I thought he cleared up all his problems at the end of that celeb reality show on VH1.
Wife probably mouthed off in a fucking movie theater.
So anyway,
he was trying to get his shit together.
Patrice off the cuff yesterday decided to sing "It's Raining Men," but of course he's not going to sing "It's Raining Men," so he's changing the lyrics so it makes sense that a man would sing "It's Raining Men," and he came up with this.
It's raining stuff. Yeah, hallelujah. It's raining things. And it's all wet out here. It's wet out here. Rough and tough is wet outside. It's raining things. Oh!
There you have it from yesterday. That thing just makes us laugh really hard.
That is a hit. That's a hit song.
It's raining stuff.
It's raining things.
It's raining stuff.
It took the gayest song and just made it where every man can now listen.
Every man can now sing that song.
Oh, yeah.
Not worry about their sexuality.
It's raining just some shit falling from the sky, whatever it is.
Heavy shit.
I'm going to sing about it.
Well, Anthony did a quick little thing. It's up on opieandanthony.com. You just see Patrice and stuff is falling from the sky. And it just says across the screen, "It's raining stuff, hallelujah, it's raining things."
God damn.
Very good. The other thing from yesterday, and man, our listeners are quick. We love our listeners, absolutely.
Amazing. You must have millionaires. You have to have entrepreneurs that listen to the show, because it just happened yesterday.
Yeah, and they have the equipment, the means to just,
God.
The one thing people,
record.
When they do talk about this radio show, they talk about how interactive this program is and how, the listeners are really, really involved with the radio show.
Oof,
no other show out there. I mean, we allow the listeners to become stars, basically, on a daily basis. And yesterday, we pulled a new bit out of our asses, and it worked, and I think we're going to do it again down the road. We were taking a look at the top country songs in America, and we had a lot of fun with that yesterday. And then we started goofing and singing a country song called "With Clean Hands." You want to set this up too?
Another making up the friggin' song shit that was going on.
Basically, we don't know country music whatsoever, so we got the top country songs in America, we got the title of the song, and then we all had a discussion trying to figure out what the song was about.
And then we played the song, right?
And what was "With Clean Hands"? What song was that about? Remember?
It was
Anybody?
It was the number 6. It was the guy.
Dierks Bentley?
It wasn't Dierks Bentley. It was somebody had a duet with it was the guy. Remember the guy you said? You said it's just a love song where he goes, The good-looking dude that I said could sing. I know which one it was.
Where's the list from yesterday? It'll be easy if I see the list. What song it was?
Because it was before you listened to that, and then the Dolly Parton duet came on with the guy, but it was the song before that and the Dolly Parton song that
When I Get Where I'm Going? No.
Where I Get Where I'm Going.
Oh, yes, that's it. Billy Currington must be doing something right.
Billy Currington.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Must be doing something right. So we're thinking, what could that song possibly be about? And we went off on a tangent about how the guy must be clipping his nails before he goes in.
Because he's got a chick. He's getting a chick. His life is falling into place. He must be doing things right. And, figured it was, because it's country. He probably just cleaned his hands before he touched his woman's genitals.
Her vulva.
Her vulva. Volvo.
I know. We said vulva.
And,
a few times.
Yeah. With clean hands.
So with clean hands, he's touching her vulva, and that's what he's doing right.
And that's special.
And that's what we guessed the song was about. So we had fun, and you guys, I think it was Anthony mostly, was singing his version of it.
It was a duet.
Oh no, Patrice was in it on, And you guys were going back and forth doing With Clean Hands as a country song, right? Well, the listeners took it upon themselves overnight to come up with country songs called Clean Hands.
They always do.
We got 2 of these in. We didn't even ask for these.
I think these are well produced or something, too. Jeez.
Yeah, they do a good job.
So the first one is by DJ New Style. Listen to this.
Wash my fingertips and I trim my fingernails. I light a candle and I whistle and wait for you to come over and put me through hell. The bedroom door bursts open and there you stand. I try to show restraint despite my swollen gland, but oh, I'm gonna take my time. Slowly rub it right. I'm gonna lay you down and touch your vulva with clean hands. Don't need no finger grease with clean hands. I'm gonna touch that pretty crease with clean hands.
Could be a country song.
I'm gonna rub your little cooter with clean hands. God damn, you stink, but I got clean hands.
That could be a country song.
It's DJ New Style.
As country as anything.
No different than anything we listened to yesterday.
Isn't that great?
Sensitive, tells a story. Guy washed his hands for her.
Just going off a little something we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah.
And then we got another one from Anthony Sanchez from Vegas. His Clean Hands song.
Always sensitive, these songs, because you're taking time out for the girl. You're washing.
I didn't think it could happen to me, that I'd actually care about hygiene, that it might be wrong leaving grease on your thumb when I'm digitally trying to enter your gas. It ain't the trash, and it ain't no place for dirty fingernails. My hoe gets ivory soap, and I'll do my best to remove the smell with clean hands. And I didn't blink, didn't care about the stink when I dirtied up all of them vulvas. And I never cared, wipe my dick with their hair when I kick them all out of my MOBA home, that is your gas. It ain't no trash, and it ain't no place for dirty fingernails. My hoe gets lava soap, and I'll do my best to remove the smell with clean hands. No more hangnail hysterectomies. No more handheld that is infecting me. No DNA from hookers spraying piss on me. Radio is free and so is HIV.
Jesus.
I didn't think
Epic. Fucking epic.
that I'd actually care about hygiene and clean hands.
There you go, Anthony Sanchez from Vegas at his Clean Hands song.
That's a hit song, man.
Almost sounded like it had a little bit of that. Didn't it a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. So, bravo to the listeners.
That's unbelievable. It's like a real song in like one day.
Yeah, they took it upon themselves to kind of go with it.
Clean hands.
We love when that happens.
With the twang.
All right. Twitchell's is here. We haven't talked to Twitchell's in a while. He's going to come in and help us out, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the hell we're going to do with him today.
Yeah, we usually have him come in with Big A.
Right, but Big A.
But where's Big A?
He couldn't make it today.
What could he possibly have to do?
His job, probably.
They're fucking on him, man.
Maybe we could get him on the phone. I don't know.
Jealousy. That's what it is. For
Yeah.
people.
Eric from Kentucky, what's up?
What's going on, man?
What's up?
Hey, man.
Hey, man, I want to tell Patrice, man, you're telling the damn truth with the damn ladies, man, entitlement and shit, man. Fuck what that white boy said.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Hey, man, I got exit a week ago. I ain't even listening to music yet, man. I just been listening to y'all crazy motherfuckers.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Eric from Kentucky.
Tell your friends about us, all right?
All right, man,
virus
y'all
spreads.
get into trouble. Peace.
All right, there he goes, Eric from Kentucky. Cool.
Noticing a lot of people, man, coming on board. A lot of people from a lot of places around the country.
That's why we call it a virus. It just slowly but surely is spreading across America.
It spreads. It builds.
It's the ONA virus.
We get on, and from the time we got on, when we were two pieces of shit that had been fired for 2 years and pretty much exiled to the radio trash pile, people had their doubts, Opie.
Mm-hmm.
But now it is building and growing, and you could feel it. You feel the people, that there's a lot of fans out there. Unlike somebody, let's say, who is at the top of their game, and then, years later, you end up on satellite, and you have a big push, and then where does it go from there?
It goes
Where's it go?
down, I guess.
It just goes down. It's not a building thing.
And we still want to do 5, days a week of radio.
Yeah.
And we work more than 9 months a year.
Uh-huh.
Wait till that story comes out. Love to see how he's going to spin that one.
I actually was going through the channels last night, and VH1 had private parts on. I believe me, we've stated enough times how much I cannot stand fucking Howard Stern. There are some funny-ass parts in that movie. God damn it. Paul Giamatti's hysterical. And I rewound and played that when he knocks the carts over onto the record. But then you just got to watch the parts that you know is bullshit. And sensitive Howie. And then how self-centered and egotistical do you have to be that he had to transform himself into the Howie from '95 when the movie came out? The look. Years before, in actual history, he looked like that. Where was the fat little Afro Jew Howie with the big walrus mustache that he had up until like 1985? They had him at like DC 101 with the long hair, trying to be the cool Howie, years before he was there. A lot of inaccuracies. They also played it at the same time. It was on the Sci-Fi Channel. No, nothing?
Nothing. All right. Well, we'll break and we'll continue. We got to talk about Star Jones when we get back. She's at it again.
Talk about entitlement. Holy shit. This woman thinks the world should be delivered to her on a silver platter every single day.
Wait to hear what she has to say about Osama bin Laden.
Oh, is that a news tease? Wait till you hear what she has to say. We'll tell you after this.
That's right. Let's say hi to Tom in West Virginia. Tom, what's going on, man?
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, I like the guy in Kentucky. I just got my XM like 4 days ago. My boss put it in my truck. You got some dedicated listeners. I'm in New Mexico, stopped at a truck stop in the morning. I'm a trucker. Went in to go to the bathroom, and I'm sitting down. I look on the walls, and I see Opie and Anthony in the morning written all over the bathroom stall walls, man. I just wanted to let you know that's how dedicated your fans are. They're willing to take steps to let everybody know where you're at.
Well, that's part of the marketing campaign. The truckers took it upon themselves to write messages in the bathroom stalls for us.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Because they all have the XM, so it's a matter of turning them on to the channel.
Well, see, if you would send us some promo stickers or something, man, we could stick them everywhere.
I kind of like the underground thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
We like the grassroots thing. That's why we call it a virus. Slowly but surely, our listeners do things to help us out. So.
Well, hell with it. I'll just call Uncle Vic and get me a pen and go to work.
All right. Thanks, Tom.
All right. Appreciate it, Bo.
There he is, Tom in West Virginia. All right. Star Jones in, I wouldn't call it in trouble. She's just showing her stupidity today.
And she's done it so often that people just accept it.
Do you ever watch TV just to be pissed off?
Yeah, I've done that.
I search out The View almost on a daily basis to be pissed off.
Annoyed.
Because these are the dumbest broads on TV. Absolutely
They're tackling
stupid.
The hard-hitting issues of the day.
The only one that's worth watching is Joy Behar. She's very funny, and she doesn't give a shit, and she's just all about having fun. She doesn't take herself seriously. The rest of these women think they are the smartest women in America.
They just stick to, like, talking about tampons and making coffee. Maybe. Right? Right, men?
They just do psychobabble about the dumbest
Anthony,
shit.
Second they start talking about politics or anything that really has some substance or makes a difference in anyone's life, that's when they get into trouble.
Well, the Post is telling...
Talk about shoes, girls.
Yeah.
Yes, talk about shoes.
Talk about something you know a lot about.
Yeah.
Well, the Post is telling Star to zip it. Somebody tell Star to zip it.
Uh-oh.
I say let her talk, man, because it's entertaining to me.
Harsh language.
I start yelling at the TV and all that crap. You watch TV to get mad, Patrice, ever?
No.
No?
No, that's redundant, you know what I'm saying? You just watch it and something will make you mad. You watch the news, something, yeah.
Well, a lot of people, if they see something that's pissing them off, they'll turn the channel. That's when I start really focusing, and I don't know what it is. I like to get pissed off at the TV.
I have a hard time watching things that are cringeworthy. Like, not so much things like cringeworthy on this show, but things where you watch and you go, oh, you're
like
embarrassed.
American Idol?
You're embarrassed for people and can't watch. No, that I can. Like maybe one of these touching moments.
See, Lindsay's like that.
I go like, oh,
Lindsay's like that, has to cover her face and stuff, and I'm like, no, man, this is great. I love when people make asses of themselves.
Yeah.
I love cringe TV. I love cringe stuff in general.
Can't turn away, but it's pretty rough sometimes.
Like American Idols, did you feel for some of those people when they were just making fools of themselves?
Yeah, but that I enjoy. I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
The greatest show in the history of the planet was that show on WB that had people think they can sing.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
It was the greatest show I've ever seen.
I'm so surprised they can't somehow bring that back. Like, find some rubes who don't know that actually was
They could bring it back, Anthony.
Yeah.
You got these asses in Hollywood. Oh, see, that's not... Oh, you really shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't do that to people.
I still remember that one guy that was on there. Remember, he was going, yeah, no, no. Like, he's saying, yeah, and the judges who are all phony and in on the joke were like, could you add a few no's into, your riffing like that? He's like, yeah, sure, I could do that. Yeah. No. It was so ridiculous in one of those embarrassing moments.
Yeah.
Because he was really serious. He thought, he was on American Idol.
So that's
nothing.
That was a great show. And it was all about making fun of people, and you just can't make those shows these days.
Because everybody thinks they could be like in this game or something. So it's good to see a lot of people just get bashed right in the top of the skull, trying to come and singing and dancing and.
What was that show called? Can They Sing or something like that?
No. Superstar.
Next Superstar.
Yeah, Superstar
like
USA?
Superstar, yeah.
Was the name of the show? Okay.
Genius show. Genius.
Yeah.
Anything that isn't American Idol, it's like, have you heard anyone come out of anything that isn't American Idol as far as a singing show goes? And there's been a couple of them that
You've
they throw on.
You've never seen
here.
anybody that's come out of anything on TV that's tried to make someone a celebrity overnight, man.
Yeah, the reality shows.
You really don't hear it from
Not
American
really.
Idol. If you think about it, it's just one. Kelly Clarkson's the only one really that's out there like that.
Well, Carrie Underwood.
Clay Aiken is making a
She's got the number one country song in America.
I feel what you're saying, but you know, it's that's the newness of it. You know what I mean? But it's like when I see a guy like say Bo Bice, right? I go, this guy should quit right now so that he can have a career. Because the dude is, I think he was like one of the best singers. He was just great, a great performer, polished. But he's on that show, and you don't hear from Bo Bice as much as you should. And his edge is gone because he's an American Idol. So the edge he needs to really make it,
it's taken away by the show that made him a star.
Exactly. He's an American Idol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, let's get back to Star Jones. So, The View, they were talking about the Osama bin Laden tapes that were released yesterday.
New tapes yesterday. Some of them making some... it was a smorgasbord of ideas. It seems like he'd been away for so long that he hadn't been in touch with us in a while, and he kind of threw a bunch of stuff into this tape. I like when it's just Osama going, I hate you, Allah hates you, we will continue trying to kill you whenever we get the opportunity.
But in these tapes, he's hinting that he might want a truce with Uncle Sam.
Now it's all about, like, pulling out. Now he's got, like, exit strategies for us, and he wants to maybe negotiate on some kind of peace scenario in at least Afghanistan.
I think he's sick of getting bit by spiders.
Running.
He wants out of the goddamn cave.
All that money he's got, and he lives in fucking bugs are crawling up his ass every night.
He's getting bit by spiders every night in a cave going, man, I have $1 billion fucking dollars I can get my hands on right now.
He's got 3 ragheads whose job it is just to pick the bugs out of his beard every day when he wakes up.
Right.
Pick the bugs out of my beard, you...
And he's 8 feet tall, so you know you can't even
how
get
hard
up in
is
the cave
it
and
to-
stretch it.
How hard?
I was telling
The
Anthony.
second he comes out of the cave, they just have, like, Predator drone things set for 8-foot guy.
Yeah.
Like any 8-foot guy it sees, it just blows up. So he can't even leave the fucking cave.
And he's a man. He's a guy. He's a person. You know what I mean? So it's like these motherfuckers, these anxious motherfuckers are like, you know, okay, what's today, Osama? And he's just like, oh, what? I got to. Can I not hate America? What? It's fucking Monday, my friend.
Looks like someone has a case of the Mondays.
It's fucking Monday, my friend. Martin Luther King birthday, my friend.
Osama, I am here as your soldier to do as you command, to kill the infidels. I've not even had my coffee. I have not even had my coffee this morning, and already, you are here to bother me.
Doing the thumb and index finger over his eyes. Oh. What? What?
Yes, we still hate America. No, I am not losing my passion for Islam. But one day.
I think old dog's getting weak, my friend. No, don't you ever say that. Don't. Look at him. He's picking stones.
He tells his boys that he's going to take a 3-day weekend. Look,
Allah, hear you. You will surely be turned into a pillar of salt. Not speak of him in this way.
He's probably trying to grow shit up in the fucking mountains in Afghanistan. It's like, I'm trying to grow a tomato. It's just like a tomato garden.
You think at this point he's thinking, it seemed like a good idea at the time. But fuck, man.
You know why? And this is in terms we can understand and what we've been talking about. In terms of celebrity, he's not quite as big as he was right after the bombing. That was like his big... Oh, he's wanted. but he's not as big as he was right after his biggest performance.
Yeah, that was in Zeppelin 4.
Yeah,
man.
that was huge. That was the Black Album.
Now he's like fucking the band Boston.
All right, well,
we're just sitting here waiting for his next album to come out.
And he gave us Cool the Engines. Thanks, Boston. Jeez. Maybe you guys could have, got together a little bit more than an hour before you made that third fucking album.
Do you
Holy crap.
Do you on the list of horrible motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Is he in the top 5, maybe? Is he going to go down in the top 5?
This guy is definitely... I put him at number 2.
Well, you can't put him at number 2.
You got him.
Well, Hitler's
number 1. He'll always be number 1.
Mussolini's number 2.
No one cares about Mussolini. He made the trains run on time.
I put Slobodan Milosevic above
We
Osama.
don't care, though.
I go with Idi Amin.
You're talking world. You're talking world, then. You're not talking about how Americans feel about these people. I'm talking about how we feel.
Fair enough. Hitler's number 1 on the planet. That motherfucker's the Elvis of fucked up motherfuckers. I guess Osama...
He's the king of terrorism.
Oh, well, I'm killing all the Jews. We're gonna gas them Jews. We're gonna gas them.
Oh, my God.
Well, so just let me kill some Jews. You can do what you want, but I just want to kill some Jews.
The king of evil.
Oh! Yes, the Elvis.
You can do what you want. Oh, shit.
Too good.
Yeah, he's the Elvis of
Blue suede
evil.
Jews.
Blue suede Jews.
So Bin Laden did this latest tape.
Oh, Viva Auschwitz! Viva Auschwitz!
He's just Elvis of evil. But yeah, Osama's just number 2
with his audio tapes.
Fair enough.
I don't know how history might put him. Later in the years that go by, perhaps he'll drop in the ratings. But
he's up there for now.
He's up there. Who's trying to really grab on is that Al-Zarqawi guy. He's trying to really Mr. Head Muckety Muck chopping off heads over there in Iraq. He's trying. He's vying for position.
I think he's always going to, as long as Osama's around, unless he does something to Osama, he's always going to be...
second fiddle.
Yeah,
but it's like the mafia.
The basis,
I bet he wouldn't mind, taking him out.
Yeah, Osama's
because he probably thinks he's in the front line. He's in the trenches, and Osama's just
he's
making
like
tapes.
Big Paulie Castellano, Osama.
Osama's probably like Big Paulie, yep.
And then Al-Zarqawi's like Gotti.
Like Gotti, yep.
Just waiting.
Yep. Yeah, he might. Yeah, I think you're right too, man.
Can you imagine Osama living his life though, wondering if this is the day that one of his guys close to him is going to rat him out?
Every day, the tension
like you
and
said,
pressure.
No matter what you think, this guy is a human being, and what's going through his head on a regular basis.
And with the rewards that are out there, like they're all living in shit to protect this guy, and they know if they turn him in, it's a palace.
Wondering if today's the day they find the cave, or
I think they would have did it by. I mean, it's what is it, up to 50 mil or some crap like that.
But you got to think that they have to know where he is.
But anybody that knows
with all
where
the
he
people
is
around
on the list.
Yeah.
But then those people have people like they communicate with. Not one person slip it up and go, and guess what?
But they're all
He's
terrorists.
up in this hill right behind me here. Yeah, but it waters down eventually. Terrorists have friends that aren't as much terrorists, and they have families, and that guy's... I'm just saying, there's got to be...
Here's a chain right here. Here's a chain of linking Osama bin Laden to us.
6 degrees of bin Laden?
6 degrees of bin Laden. He was in front of a camera or in front of a tape recorder taping his latest statement. That had to get to Al Jazeera.
Right.
Somebody that was with Osama bin Laden had to physically take the tape and go somewhere.
Right.
No,
why can't we get the NYPD?
You think they're emailing?
You can easily do this. This is. I mean, I think a little paranoid ways of just doing things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that you can kidnap somebody, blindfold them, drive them to 17 hours up to the Afghan hills, give you a tape, drive you back, give you that, say you give it to And those people are sympathizers, and they'll just give it to Al Jazeera and not even know.
I do not know, my friend. They took me blindfold.
But that's the story the news should be doing is, how they got that tape.
Yeah.
Well, we got it from this guy. Well, do the drug thing.
Find that guy.
Do the drug thing.
And then find out where he got it.
That's right.
Find out where he was.
Wait. Can you think, motherfucker, they can't even trace who bootleg Transporter 2 in Chinatown. You think they can fucking, find... They cannot find that person.
This is a little more important, Patrice.
I'm just saying.
Transporter 2.
It's big. They want it just as... It's costing money. In this country, things that cost money, is just as important as
Two guys. Take two guys. Put them on each side of the door at the Al Jazeera building. And look for some suspicious-looking guy with a fucking videotape in his
then
hand.
you grab him and go, where'd you get that from? And
Where'd that come from?
And then he'll tell you, and then you go to that guy.
Who, you don't think they thought of that already? Not saying that you're not a genius, Anthony, or Opie. But why you don't think they thought of that shit?
But the news should do the story on this. Why they can't trace this tape to anything.
He comes down, here's the tape, my friend, and then he just walks away, and they go, okay, follow him. He just walks. They follow him for 6 months.
To
nothing.
Some tea joint.
Right.
Nothing. Because they're busy kidnapping another person.
All right. Well, Nino's got a good one here from Jersey. Nino.
Yeah, what you need to do is send Dirk Bentley and say that.
I know mission for Dirk Bentley. We must follow the videotape guy and find Bin Laden.
And here's another conspiracy theory.
I'm Donald Brooks. Good to see you. I am head of intelligence with the CIA. We're looking for the Bin Laden tape.
Donald Brooks. The most American fucking name.
Dick.
Could you name the guy a German fucking name in one movie?
Yeah, just a few syllables. Make it a little believable.
Anthony Stevens, pleasure to meet you. I'm here on grave important espionage. Where's the Bin Laden tape?
All right, so everyone's discussing the latest Bin Laden tape, and he hints on this tape that he wants a truce with Uncle Sam.
Some kind of truce.
And, intelligent people aren't buying that horse shit.
No, the American government was very quick to come out and say, we don't even negotiate with it. This is not even in the realm of possibility.
Right.
Go fuck yourself.
So that's the one thing about this well, I like this country for a lot of reasons, but that's one of those things, those precedents that I really do appreciate is that they don't negotiate with terrorists. If you are caught, you are in deep shit.
You think behind the scenes, some kind of covert little maybe chat with someone's going on?
It's possible.
Happened in the Iran-Contra.
Well, we do illegal shit like that.
Sometimes you kind of... We're not directly negotiating with the terrorists. We're negotiating with this guy.
Well, we need a drug dealer land to
intermediary, right?
Just to fly planes. But I mean, I think it's that's one of the best things because I think if you negotiate with them,
it's over.
Then that means it's just everybody's just going to start doing fucked up shit to it.
Money in their pocket right there. They know how. Then they know what they got to do to get us to fold. Is to kidnap people, chop their heads off, and then we'll give in.
Well, here we go. Star Jones, stupid. This is what she had to say about the tapes.
Now, if you're the president and you hear this audio tape, particularly if they prove that it is his voice, what do you do with that?
I'm annoyed that he's still around to make audio tapes.
Well, he is.
Well, he is. Maybe. We don't know. That's annoying.
The audience. She's annoyed.
Heroes.
Wow, that's really going out on a limb. I'm annoyed.
And they don't even hear. It's just that there's a rhythm. I've been doing comedy forever. You can really brainwash audiences. You just have to have a certain rhythm. Just say nothing but go, some,
Hey, I got to interrupt for a second. Mike from the Bronx. NBC did describe how tapes get to Al Jazeera.
Really?
Mike?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What do you got on
Hey there,
that?
Mike. What do you say, Bill?
Hello there, you beautiful mocha prince. Okay, go Chris.
really want it?
Please, can I have it?
Jesus ain't taking that wheel.
Go ahead, Mike.
They had a system of 25 couriers. They would pass it over the course of 8 to 12 weeks. That's why every time they have the tape, it's referencing news that's 2 or 3 months old. They said a lot of times they might kill a couple of couriers just, scare the other ones into keeping their mouths shut.
Wow.
So it's really hard to infiltrate.
Can you imagine you're picked to be a courier? Like, no. Come on, man.
Thank you for this honor.
Oh, come on. Imagine.
Take this, or you're fired. What?
What?
You're going to kill me anyway.
Yeah, you think your job sucks. Can you imagine? You're pulled aside. Guess what your job is today? No.
Osama has made a tape. It must get to Al Jazeera. We have one tape that is his, 10 decoy tapes. All decoy tape couriers will be killed. You do not know which is authentic tape. Take tape.
Pick a tape.
God.
Okay.
Oh, please.
Oh, let it ride on me, mother luck.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Big money, no whammies, and stop. Oh, you stopped on a tape of the 1968 NCAA championship.
Oh, my
Damn it.
God. Pick a tape. Okay.
Hold on. I might even be able to help you out.
Okay.
Okay, pick a tape.
Hold on.
Very nerve-wracking. Okay, pick a tape. Make it Osama tape. Osama tape. Nothing bad. No death. No decapitation. No shootings. And stop. Oh, stop on the whammy. Oh, no.
Oh, that's fucking genius. The tape. Oh, which hand is it in? Behind my back. Everybody pick a tape.
You got this.
Oh, big money.
Oh, wait. You got this.
Next courier. Oh, do I have to? Okay.
You need a spin?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, I feel lucky. Osama, I feel lucky. Pick a tape. Okay, make it Osama. Make Osama bin Laden. Lay this tape. I take it to Al Jazeera. No whammies, please. I need good Osama bin Laden tape. And stop. Oh, no. It's not bin Laden.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Which one is the real?
That's gotta blow.
What was that on The Price is Right? Okay, we are going to play Osama Tape Blinko, where we drop 10 tapes down, and your name's corresponding on the bottom. Oh, no!
That's a good idea. Osama Danza.
Oh, boy. What is tape number 5? Oh, Jesus. No.
Oh, my God, he gets it. Oh, my goodness, the courier game.
Yeah, that's gotta be
big money.
Big money, no whammy. Accurate tape.
That's great. All right, let's get back to The View and these dopes.
Right.
Star Joan especially.
I mean, but beyond that, let's say it is his voice. Once you get beyond being annoyed, what do you do if you're the president with that information?
I think you investigate it, and then you can't give it too much weight. I mean, if we gave that much weight to every single threat that came through, we'd be in a lot of trouble. You can't just open up the land and give it to Osama bin Laden so that they can then use that to train troops and then really attack us 4 years down the road. I agree with you.
That, by the way, is the right answer. That is the only answer.
But now I'm only thinking of Patrice going, blah, 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 blah.
That was from the chick that used to eat bugs for Survivor.
Really?
Yeah. That was the right answer.
Oh, the dispensable one. The one that they replace every so often?
Yeah, the young one.
Yeah, the young one.
That doesn't deserve an opinion. That's how they treat the young one on that show.
Yeah.
You're too young to actually have a real opinion, but we'll listen to your cute little opinions.
And no one listens.
You ain't been through what I've been through, honey.
Your snatch ain't dry yet.
See, I think that
yeah, that's real cute there, blonde girl, but I was a lawyer, and I know.
And I married a faggot.
I married me a faggot and lost a bunch of weight. And I think I look good, but my head looks like a stretched out milk dud. Oh. She and her eyeballs.
Holy
I don't know what the hell is going on. She looks like one of those deep sea fish you pull into your boat, and like the pressure that they're used to living. Yeah, it's all eyeballs.
Yeah, because the pressure
that they used to living under the pressure to keep them all intact.
What do you call her, an anglerfish?
An anglerfish.
Big angler.
Got a big worm in front of her mouth.
Star angler, girl.
Star anglerfish.
Looks like a black frog.
They're always wet like bulldog eyes she's got. She lost all that weight. Ooh. Oh.
She looks like she's melting.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh, that's cute, girl, but let me tell you my opinion.
But I just want to say,
Here we go. More from the View girls.
I tell you, why would you trust this man? He's given us no reason.
But I don't trust him, but I would. Anything that gives me the opportunity to seek peace, I'd at least check it out.
This Osama bin Laden seems like a reasonable man. I think we ought to negotiate.
With who?
He said he'd let us go.
With who? We're not at war. We're not at war with Osama bin Laden. It's like, how do you negotiate with, he could be like, look, we don't.
You know what this is.
I'm not in war with you. I'm just doing fucked up shit to you. How can you negotiate?
He's a criminal. He's a criminal. It's like negotiating with a murderer or a bank robber. Like, all right, we'll let you go. You just can't negotiate.
Yeah.
All right, watch The Road Warrior, and watch the scene where the people where Humongous goes, just leave the oil and walk away. I will give you free passage through the desert. Just walk away. And people in the compound are like, hey, it sounds all right. Let's do it. Guy's asking to negotiate. The second you try to leave, what happens? You got doom buggies and motorcycles and crossbows on your ass. Humongous. Lord of the Wasteland, Humongous. The Ayatollah of rock and roller. Humongous. Big intro.
Great fucking character.
Humongous.
And that's what Osama is,
keeps
baby.
Keeps his vicious guys on leashes.
Humongous, baby. That's Osama.
Humongous.
Is humongous.
Warrior of the Wasteland, Humongous.
All right, more Star Jones. It gets better here.
But he's made it very clear that his goal, the goal of his organization, is to destroy America. He's made that clear.
Well, he says that we're the devil,
right?
And but people make deals with the devil all the time.
But if your plan is very
with
clear,
people that we don't like. I mean, we made deals with Saudi Arabia. We don't like their human rights.
But they have not come out and said our plan, our goal, our mission is to destroy you.
But they
made it clear.
But he's also figured out that it's not working.
Maybe he changed his mind.
I mean, in all honesty, I think maybe we changed his mind for him. We changed his mind for him.
So you think you negotiate with terrorists?
I don't think you negotiate with terrorists, but I do think you figure out whether or not there is a solution that is diplomatic that does not result in. What do we have to lose to check it out?
Checking it out is fine.
This isn't a deal. I mean, this is more. I read it. It seems more like an ultimatum than anything else, tried to in disguise of a deal. I mean,
I don't believe in the ultimatums, especially from him. But
oh my God!
Oh Jesus!
Babbling ass.
She is actually considering a dialogue, diplomacy with this animal. There's no Oh, well, we negotiate with Saudi Arabia. Yeah. We have trade deals with them. Yeah, they're ruthless motherfuckers over there. You steal something, they'll chop your hand off. A little adultery going on. Who knows what they do? Gouge out your vagina with a spade shovel. They're pretty uncivilized over there. But They are a sovereign nation that we deal with. We deal with China. One of the human rights in China, it's an abomination over there, those people. And we deal with them. We go there. We smile with their leader. Or Bush smiles, and they forget about the heads being lopped off. And
we get the panda bears from there.
Yeah,
the cute panda bears.
The cutest little panda bears. They look like they're wearing little masks.
That's the biggest problem. Is these
and they're adorable, and they are ruthless. But they figured out they have stuff we want. And we have stuff that they want, and they're willing to exchange money over it. If terrorists came out with the next big thing that Americans loved, and we actually had a trade deal with them, all would be forgiven. What do you think? We loved fucking Japan after World War II? You think all of a sudden we went from shoving a flamethrower in a cave and watching their barbecued asses come running out so we could shoot them? We went from that. And a couple of years later, you know the type of hatred it takes to fry someone with a flamethrower and then shoot them as they come running out of a cave? That isn't, well, it's my job as a soldier. You hate that motherfucker. You hate everything having to do with it. A few years later, we're buddy-buddy. Because they're sending cars over here, we're sending them iron, there's money being exchanged, and it's profitable. We hated Germany. Same thing. Now we're buddies. Why? All of a sudden our ideology is the same? We put our arms around each other? We like swinging pewter steins back and forth to march music? It's all about trade and money. And what can you do for us? What can we do for you? And how much money can be exchanged in the process?
I don't know. I don't feel like we're ever going to be, in cahoots with Osama. I don't know.
We are with Saudi Arabia, is what I'm saying. And that's as close as we are right now to being in bed with Osama.
Yeah, but he fucking hates Saudi Arabia.
He hates them because of that they're in cahoots with us as far as business goes.
He hated them before that, though. He just hated them anyway, dude. He's like...
He feels like they sold out Islam, and
he just hates them dudes. He hates fucking Saddam, who we should just put back in office.
Yeah.
Just put that fucking guy back in office.
I'm all for that.
There was no insurgents when that motherfucker would go in your mama's house and throw her head through through one of those mud houses. It just, why did we fuck with him?
One of his sons want to fuck your wife, and you stand up to him. The next day, firing squad for you. You think there's going to be insurgents in you think there's going to be bombs on the side of the road when the Iraqi army comes through?
They constantly disrespect this country because of our goofy movies, because they just really think that we really are, like they can do that speech. That whole thing, I have rights in this country. You can't just hit me. You can't just kill. They don't believe that we will go do something so horrible. And the Japanese will tell you.
Oh, that's me then. I will be out in one day, back on the street, fucking your women. It's always that scene in the movie.
He screamed like a stuck pig. What you say? I said he screamed like a stuck pig. Now you remember that, infidel, when I beat the rap.
And he pulls the gun. He pulls the gun out, and his partner goes, "Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yes, put your gun away. You will not shoot me."
All right, well, you got to hear the last clip from Star Jones. This is the one that'll piss off a lot of people today.
We shouldn't make those movies anymore.
No, man.
Undermining our shit.
Watch how Star Jones simplifies the whole thing.
All right.
It could be a way to save face. Bush is looking for an exit strategy.
I don't
this
think
may
save
be
face with him, personally.
Well,
but
you know what? Remember in the Cuban Missile Crisis when Kennedy made a deal behind the scenes and said, "Oh, we'll take our things out of Turkey," blah, blah, blah. Something like
Kennedy
that has
was pointing
to be
missiles, right?
No.
Look at what happened.
Yes. Yeah, but you know what? At some point, one of these men has to put it back in his pants and zip up the zipper. At some point,
your husband
I can't talk like that when we're talking about presidents, but
I'm sorry. I mean, and Osama's not a president.
I don't think this was about somebody whipping it out. Do you think that all of our problems is about that? No, I mean that metaphorically.
I know, but you know what?
I don't think that all of this is about that.
I'm a little tired of posturing back and forth. You guys are the devil, so we're going to destroy you. And then
it's posturing.
But
that's exactly what he thinks.
That's it. You know what? He can't destroy us. If we really wanted to, we can make that whole place a parking lot. Right. Everybody knows that.
That old gag.
Holy crap, that old gag.
Make it a parking lot.
And then what do you do? Who wants to park there, you dumb
Who wants
bitch?
to park all the way over there? Will there be ferry service across the Atlantic?
Hey, look, man,
Are we going to be shuttling people across the...
I'm not in complete disagreement with what just came out of her fucking mouth. Really? That's how we can do it. And it will be fucking McAllah land, and it'll be fucking trains and fake rivers. And if we decided to do that, man, remember we dropped the mushroom. We set the precedent with what we will do to a motherfucker if we really feel like it.
But what we're saying, we're sick of hearing make it into a parking lot. Because then what?
We go there.
You know what the
It's hot
For
over
what?
there.
For what? There's one giant parking lot.
We ain't using that.
Before the radio, you could have helped put in the air conditioning system over there and fucking nice hotels.
First of all, we ain't never
tailgating?
using that A-bomb again.
What do you do?
We are never going to drop that bomb again. Just because we did it in the 40s, that means nothing. It's like, you know what the atomic bomb is to us now? It's like Amos and Andy. Yeah, it was there. But you sure as shit ain't seeing it on TV today. It's so politically incorrect to nuke people.
But it politically incorrect.
It's worse than any kind of racist TV. Al Jolson will hit the stage sooner. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime guy.
I'm saying Al Jolson should drop the bomb. If it gets dropped, it should be dropped.
Just drop it by Al Jolson.
I'm going to drop a bomb.
Fly over with a big nose art on the bomber of Aunt Jemima flying over the... We'll never do that again.
But that's what kept us in that particular move kept us where we are today.
Right, the muscle men. Look at what we did. Look what we did twice.
The fear that we would do that. And again, I mean, World War II, the whole Japanese thing, it's like, remember, man, those people were just as frightening to the country, the kamikaze motherfuckers, that whole idea that this gook's going to fly his plane into me and don't give a fuck. Don't forget, it's like we dealt with that enemy, that horrible, oh my God, enemy before.
But the problem was they were centralized, had a leader that if the leader said, all right, the jig's up, enough of this, they stopped. They stopped. They did everything for their emperor, and when that was it, dropped a couple A-bombs, they decided to stop. There's no, like, one guy. Even if we get Osama, and he says, stop, we get him on TV, please stop, no more terrorism against U.S. It wouldn't stop. There's so many different cells and factions. That's why the whole war is weird. Doesn't work like the old school wars where we're bombing their capital right now. Where's the capital of terrorism land? There ain't no capital. We'd have nuked the shit out of it. We would have pulled out a nuke for that one. If they were all here. We live in terrorist land. It's like one big city. You know, they all live there. They do their terrorism shit and then come, honey, I'm home. You know, suburbia.
You got the call. From who?
Yeah. Mike in New Hampshire's got a great observation. Mike, what's up?
Yeah, I think that the nuclear bomb is much like the C word in a stable marriage. You always got it in your arsenal, but you ain't never going to use
it. But you use it to do what? That is the last resort.
Right.
But if your wife if you had known to say that to her once and it crushed her in terms of like it was a crisis and you said you fucking cunt and she just went, oh my God, and you got through it, she probably won't get you to the point where once she knows you'll use it, she's not gonna fuck around with you. Yeah. She's not gonna try to invade Cuba no more. If you said it.
But you don't want to desensitize that word either. You want it to always have the punch, so you can't use it at will.
Right.
You must use your traditional
we can't
weaponry.
Do it, but if things got ugly, really ugly, we're known to use it. That's all I'm saying. That's what's keeping China in line, is that we are just known to do fucked up things.
Yeah, that's got to scare the crap out of other nations. I mean, if it was China that had dropped 2 A-bombs back in the 40s, we'd still be going... they did drop 2 A-bombs. Yeah, so I think you got.
We're still nervous. It's like, okay, it's like on 9/11, those planes, like it's almost like you go, when you was 10 years old, if you had a bully and the bully punched you in the face, hit you in the face, and then you're 25 now and he's still threatening to punch you in the face. He's not going to punch you in the face. He just keeps using the fact that he once hit you.
Right.
And it fucked you up until you kind of go, you know what, these some pussy-ass motherfuckers. Now, they thought we were pussy-ass motherfuckers on 9/11. That's the whole thing, because we really are on this level. I got to get my footnotes. We are, because our country's not about, like, hardship. Our country's about somebody trying to live right, make money, go in the pools, get some pussy, drive a nice car. That's our thing. But now you made terrorism a part of our thing too.
Yeah.
So there's nothing else you're gonna be able to do now. You're not gonna be able to fly another plane into a building, because the reason I truly believe this, the reason it happened the first time is because of movies, because they thought we was gonna land we're seeking asylum. We're landing in Putunga, and we have asylum. You will be let go. And then they did that fucked up shit. Yeah. So they fucked it. They did the only thing. That's it. They can't do nothing else no more. So these tapes, he knows he can't do shit no more. What else can they do besides grab a couple of people over there who's trying to build buildings in Iraq and grab them up?
Yeah, they're grabbing the wrong people, too.
I mean, and it's working for me. It worked for you. Don't have to cut a head off for me not to ever go to Iraq.
Yeah.
Like Colin used to always say, hey, man, why don't you come? And I didn't make no bones. I'm not going to be peer pressured into getting my fat fucking head cut off.
Oh.
I'm not going over there to entertain nothing.
Colin's head looks bad enough. Imagine it on a pike.
On a goddamn pipe.
Stick.
With that half-closed eye and fuck that.
Smirk on his face. You know? I ended up here.
This what you get for trying to be sarcastic with the fucking... I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let's go to Peter in Massachusetts. Peter!
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, Patrice, I agreed with you yesterday when you called that girl a cunt, but today you have no idea what you're talking about, so just shut up.
Okay, well, talk to me.
Maybe you can explain a little more, elaborate that.
Don't just call me a dumb nigga and then that's it, motherfucker. Just fucking let me know where I don't know what I'm talking about.
What's the problem?
Yeah, I'm punching out.
Wow, he had nothing.
Wow, okay.
He just decided to just
call you out and had nothing.
He just called me stupid.
Oh, I like the guy that said that line 7 is gone.
Yeah, they all went away.
He's the one that said that Star Jones thinking is like the lawyer guy in Die Hard, or actually the office worker guy. Hans, Booby,
you know what?
I'm your white knight.
Genius. that was fucking genius.
That shaking, sweating, piss his pants guy.
I'm not saying anything that's saying. I'm not agreeing with her in her context is different than mine. But I'm saying that you know this country. We're not. People think we're these pussies. We gotta understand it is what it is. Don't get offended for the fact that our country does some fucked up shit. And I like that about us. So don't get like extra on this American thing when you know we do a couple of things and we're capable of doing shitty stuff, man.
A lot of the stuff we do, I'm not talking war. I'm talking things that piss people off as far as trade and environment goes in this country. And there are a lot of people that get pissed off. A lot of people that say that the reason we're hated so much around the world is because of our arrogance and the things we do. But usually, for the most part, those things that we are doing are for the best interest of the people in this country. You know, it's like we try to do as much as we can to make the country that place that you can get the pussy and the cars.
Fair
and you
enough.
drive on
Fair
roads that aren't full of holes and friggin' bombs.
Because it does trickle down. I mean, if I don't think they're doing it for us, they're doing it for them. But if they're doing it for them, they can't just go, okay, I'm going to pass a law where I can just get pussy and you can't.
It's very hard to not start with the very wealthy and they're the best off,
right,
and then have it trickle down to the very poor, and they're the struggling ones. But, you know, any society through history, no matter how you concoct it, has always had that hierarchy that's run through it. But what we do is trying to make this the place to live on the globe. is America.
And it is. It's the place to be.
It really is.
I love talking shit about America because it's just a part of what it's a part of what you can do.
Yeah.
You can't just be in Iraq, some Iraqi comic or Iraqi radio guys. Oh, what's with the size of fucking, the Arab version of Star Jones? That fat bitch. You see how long her face that's covered up is? Holy shit.
There you go. That's a heckler in Iraq.
Jacob, DC, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, Patrice, I'll tell you where you're going wrong, man.
Okay, go ahead.
You live in Manhattan, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
And you don't think anything of going downstairs to get a slice of pizza or anything like that. This country's great. People live here because it's free, because you're not scared, dude. But, think about it. In Israel, you go down for a slice of pizza, you never know when you're going to get the shit blown out of you.
No, I agree with you, dude. I agree with you. I can say.
Yeah, you never said anything.
Yeah, you got to understand. I love this country. It's just that, we got to understand, that we're not, this is not
the reason is,
and shit.
You get people, other countries, that get very upset with the fact that this is kind of, pretty cool place to live. A lot of shit going on. They hear from people that have been here or live here, and they get a little angry. And then you get the religious fanatics who think everything we do over here is against their God, and they want to destroy us. It is always about our way of life and how people can't stand it and want it to end for some reason because they're not involved in it. I think there's a lot of jealousy going on there.
I mean, I'm spoiled. I'm not, like, if somebody, like I said, if somebody was like, go back to Africa kind of thing, it's like I'm leading the fight to stay because that Africa is not the Africa that I was, where I was the king and the queen, and I had the queen, 5 women here, and my dick is hanging out, and fucking go get me some pigs, and whatever the fuck they used to do, that whole Shaka Zulu shit, beautiful bitches with some titties hanging out, that shit is gone, and I don't know how to live over there.
It's fucking ripped jeans, Nike shirts, and machetes now.
Exactly.
That is what is going on.
That's the new Africa. Let's go to Big Dick Eddie. Big Dick Eddie.
Hey, morning, boys. How's it going?
Good. Make it fast there.
Hey, Patrice, don't let these crackers throw you off track. I agree with what you're saying, especially with the bullies. Except in Anthony's case, you need to insert Boomer Esiason in there.
All right.
Yeah, see, but I was still all intimidated by Boomer.
George, Rhode Island.
Bully motherfucker.
Ramon, get me my atomic bomb so I can nuke these sand niggas. Ramon!
Basically, what he was supposed to say is drop the politics, get back to the funny. All right.
I thought our politics were funny.
Yeah, there was some funny in there.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. We got to get Twitchell's on the show.
Drop the politics and get to the funny. Like, no tape.
Motherfuckers really.
Yeah, like we were serious. You saw that bit on fucking Wolf Blitzer. He was playing the Courier Osama tape fucking no whammy bit.
That's why I'm retiring.
No bad tape. Make it Osama tape, please, and Osama tape. Oh no! I landed on 1969 World Series.
That's what's quitting comedy. I'm quitting, so I have to look at the crowd. For 5, you got to make them laugh every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Can I have a moment Can we talk politics?
Can we have a moment, please?
Reasonable, intelligent men. Hey, let's have a little intelligent comment. Try to. Hey, and it's like, oh man, shut up, motherfucker.
Pops into your head, and you want to just blurt it out, can't you? Without some idiot.
All right. After this, we'll do something maybe funny. Who knows? On XM Satellite Radio, Patrice O'Neill in studio. He's playing the Helium Comedy Club in Philly, like all next weekend. I need tickets, by the way, for your Thursday show.
Real?
I'm not going. I got Philly friends.
No, I'm saying maybe there should be an ad on the channel that you're going to be playing there. So I haven't heard anything about this.
I am so sick of hearing, hey, big beard, big beard.
That's what you
get. Big beard.
That's what you get for trying to make me fucking be.
Look at you trying to relate to the Philly guys and their stupid beards.
Like all the other guys, like the Bill Burr, who can get in there and rattle off a plug. And Bob Kelly. Well, Bob Kelly.
What Steve shouldn't do is make you guys do like
hysterical.
4 or 5 versions of the promo so we can rotate so it stays fresh.
I'm gonna say
I'm sick of you talking about the beards like you're buddy with the hey cha-cha.
It was just a shout out. I might
shout out
change
to the
it.
beards.
Just because every time it comes on, I'm sitting here and my asshole starts to fucking.
You gotta listen to yourself.
Seize up on me. And
Did you hear Bob Kelly's?
No.
He cannot speak or something. Do you have it?
No, I've not seen it.
Yeah. Listen to this.
Hey, what's up? This is Bob Kelly, or Rob Kelly, or Robert Kelly, or Bobby.
He's uncomfortable in his own skin, this guy. I love it.
I'm going to be at the Tampa Improv, February 9th through the 12th. This time I'm actually giving you the city. Did I just say actually?
Steve doesn't help either.
The number is
an asshole.
813-864-4000. Call them for tickets. Again, that is 813-864-4000. Tampa Improv, February 9th through the 12th.
Listen to the music.
It sounds like a chat show.
Yeah.
Steve is a dick. He put Fat Albert over my shit. Boom, 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 boom.
Love line.
He's controlling the mood of these fucking things, man.
He goes,
hey, Big Bear.
This time I'm actually give the city. This time I'm actually give the city.
Yeah. But that's not even all the audio.
He
the
played
audio
low self-esteem music.
Yeah, I played low self-esteem music. I let these guys tread water in front of the mic for about 5 minutes, and then I cut it down to about
This is where this show is
minute.
different, because we know that's all just horse shit, so we try to, jazz it up with the Fat Albert music and all that crap.
Oh, that was fun.
Boom, 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 boom. Hey, everybody. Hey, Big Biz. Boom, 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 boom.
Baby Don Patrice O'Neal.
Boom. And of course, all that's added after you leave the studio.
I'm like, hey, Big Biz.
Like,
okay, imagine if I do that. Hey, Big Biz out there in Philly. What's happening, man? It's Patrice on there. Boom, 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 boom. Hey. Fucking. And then Bobby's low self. This is Bobby. I'm not sure if I'm funny or not, but I'll be in.
Yeah, cancer hospital read music.
That's really fucking hospice. I'll be at a hospice.
But there you go. Steve does that to you guys.
Steve's hilarious.
By the way, all these guys absolutely hilarious when they hit the stage. When they're not doing our radio show.
Oh, yeah.
Got to say hi to Gavin. He's in studio today.
How you doing, guys?
We just like having Gavin around. He's a big old guy that can kick anyone's ass.
So are we playing high-state Tourette's out there today?
He only comes to
That's what I've come for. I've just seen
Gavin only
Twizzles.
shows up when Twitchell's or Big A show up.
Is he drinking coffee now, or is he drinking
Yeah, we could
Red
get
Bull?
him in here real fast.
Yeah, we got him drinking a lot of coffee.
The guys, Danny and, was it Danny, Nathaniel, you helped out with that? These guys, we're always trying to figure out what we could do with Twitchell's.
Because usually Big A is in with Twitchell's. They make a good team. They're like Bud Abbott and Lou Costello, those two.
His job.
Did Big A lose his job?
No, it's giving him stress.
He's at a funeral or something like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But
Delivering the eulogy as the body rots. And he was... Come on, the bombing only lasts so long, fatso.
He getting heckled at him.
You can't say that, man. That's awful.
People didn't know him. Like,
I stuck by him. He's the best, man, Big A.
Tragedy.
Well, listen, there's a lot of people that got their XM for Christmas and the holidays and all that, so they don't even know who Twitchell's is yet.
Oh.
He's our friend. He's a comic that has Tourette's. What's up, Twitchell's?
Legit.
How you guys doing? How was your New Year's?
Really good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Hey, did you see the HBO special on Tourette's? Kids with Tourette's?
I did actually. I'm a member of the TSA, and I was
what's the
very
TSA?
aware of the video.
Transportation Safety Authority. No?
The TSA is the Tourette Syndrome Association.
Wouldn't that be the YTSA?
Oh my God! You should be beefing that. That's fucking. That's just so.
Why are we letting him sit?
No, is it my fault? I'm sorry. I just thought I could see him better.
Twitchell's, you're not allowed to sit.
Never had to see this place.
I'm doing what they're telling me to do. How did everybody get so evil just now? We're on the radio. It's like, wait, when did you get a seat? Like fucking Tourette can't sit.
We only let the black guys start sitting a week ago. Think we're gonna let you sit?
They told me to sit.
You haven't performed enough yet for us to allow you you a seat.
Stand your screeching ass up.
Opie, look at me like to say, chuck him out of there. What's he doing?
What the fuck, dude? You know.
Well, I got
If they move his chair to the corner, it doesn't get you
Yeah.
hands.
We're not,
I got no ideas of
we're
sitting.
not stupid. If he starts sitting, it might calm him down a little too much.
Right, and he crosses his legs.
You're on this show for one reason. That's to twist your ass out.
Once he stops, hey fellas, you know I'm cured. Get out. Fucking tries to bash his head against the wall. Wait, fellas, wait. Now it ain't Tourette's anymore. It's just retardation.
Hey, at least I get headphones. I'm happy.
There you go.
Are you drinking Coke or are you drinking, what are you drinking there, brother?
So far I've had 4 cups of coffee. This is, 5 cups of coffee. This is just my first cup of water.
So this is just the timescale thing again.
We got him addicted to all the coffee and the Red Bull and stuff. So.
Do you drink alcohol?
I won't do Red Bull again. I won't do that.
No.
Do you drink alcohol?
Yes, occasionally.
So, calm you down, right?
Yeah.
A little bit. So you saw that special?
Yeah, did you guys see it?
Yeah, I tuned it in there. I was hoping, sorry for a few laughs, but it was actually very good and very sensitive and nicely done and
cool.
Pissed me off. I was hoping for just, a bunch of guys like you cracking jokes.
Well,
and,
the thing is,
twitching.
less than 50, everyone says the same thing. Why don't you curse, as much as you should? And I'm like, well, you should. Less than 15% of those who have Tourette's actually have the cursing, which is coprolalia. So
that's great. The lucky people with Tourette's. You could have Tourette's, which is rare enough or just like bad enough, or the Tourette's that make you an outcast of society where you curse.
Anthony, I want to ask you this. If you watched it, you noticed how some of the kids who were performing or doing something, like the one kid was playing the piano, the Tourette's didn't bother him as much.
Oh, yeah,
it was focusing
went
on
away.
Exactly. That's what it's like with me when I do stand-up when I'm acting.
I had a drummer years ago with Tourette's, and when he played drums, he was fine.
He was fine, right?
Fine. And then, like, in between songs, yeah, exactly.
No, gotcha. Hey, you did a comedy show recently, Twitchell's, and it sold out because of the radio program?
I tell you right now, if it wasn't for you guys, excuse me, it really completely shocked me, the response it got. Not only did it sell out, they turned about 50 or 60 people away, and the majority of the audience was 0-8
Our fans are very supportive.
Oh, my God, they were awesome after
They're
the show.
amazing.
It was funny because after the show, they were actually quoting from past shows that I've been on, quoting me and stuff, and it's just, I found it really, thrilling. I really appreciate that.
The show's a lifestyle. It's not a radio show anymore.
Just to come down and watch this motherfucker spasm.
In my defense, I gotta say
Shut up,
something.
no defense,
Hold on,
asshole.
Patrice. I gotta say this. A fan walked up to me after the show, a fan of O&A, and they walked up to me and said, I gotta tell you something. When I listened to Patrice, and Patrice was saying earlier on the show, this is when I think either the first or second time I was on, they were saying how Patrice was saying, I'm almost like Carrot Top, using the Tourette's as like a prop. And you know what? First of all, I live with it, so it doesn't go away. Yes, I can manipulate it and try to control it as much as I can.
However, special episode of shaking. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I don't want to hear your fucking. But anyway, about what your fucking fans said to you.
But no, I just thought it really.
Twitchy motherfucker.
Q said music. Twitchell has something serious to say.
No, it's not serious. I just thought it was really cool that they knew it wasn't
Let's go to
just
Josh
that.
in Philly. Josh, what's up?
Yo, guys, how you doing? Happy birthday, Patrice. Twitchels, you better jump out of that fucking seat, you dumb hump.
Hi, how are you?
Get out of the seat. All right, we're gonna make him jump. So the guys came up with a great idea for Twitchell's today. Yeah, Danny, was it your idea? Both of yours?
Now they're all going to try to take credit.
Well, come on in and explain what you want.
I want to know who blurted it out first.
This is great. Just when we thought we ran out of things for Twitchell's to do, these guys came up with a pretty good idea for today's program. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Danny and Than.
Wow.
It doesn't get old, does it, man? It does not get old, man. I love it.
Wow. That was a biggie.
Lunatic.
And we're going to have to do some betting a little later.
Oh, yeah. Tourette's,
for the new listeners, let the new listeners try to win some money today.
Take some phone bets and things
All right,
like
what do you guys got?
All right, well, Dan, we were
Go close to the mic.
We were trying to figure out a way to get, obviously, do something with Twitchell's, and Danny said, well, he needs to not move. We need to find some way for him not to have to move. And I said, what about the board game operation?
The board game.
Wow.
You're speaking English now? What about the board game?
Yes, that English accent.
It just needed to be something where he had to concentrate meticulously on something.
Look at you trying to hop on Than's idea.
Wasn't gonna, you it wasn't going to happen, period. So.
See, we should do it with the mouse traps. We should do our own game of Operation. Bring in those mouse traps again.
And he has to pull the cheese off the mouse trap very delicately. Yeah, that is a good one.
Do we have any of those mouse traps around? That one guy gave us so many fucking mouse traps. No? All right. Well, he's going to play Operation, and you also bought another game for him?
Yeah, just in case you guys get bored of Operation, we have Jenga.
So. Yeah, Jenga would be a little rough for him to play.
Just since you mentioned Operation, you started getting a bit nervous, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's freaking out a little bit. And if he fails, what happens?
Well, we subject him to a song that features jump.
A lot of
another jump song.
A lot of jump.
Because when he hears the word jump enough times, he has to jump. It's one of those things that he has to do.
No, he doesn't. Look, he's not jumping.
I'm really trying to control
it. See, he's not jumping.
Isn't it, man?
Jump.
No, see, he's not jumping. He's concentrating.
What's
He's not jumping.
Jump.
You haven't heard the jump
No,
thing
man.
yet?
I've been out the country.
Oh, man. Leave him alone.
Jump.
He's eating his nose right now.
Jump.
He's real. There he goes.
You are joking. Did you do that on purpose? No. That is amazing.
Jump.
Jump.
Jump. Jump. Jump.
Wait, he doesn't even know what it is, first of all.
I'll explain in a second, man. You just jumped.
Uncontrollable jumping?
Dude, he brought a friend, right? What a great friend he has.
Okay.
We're doing all the stuff we do at Twitchell's usually, and we're taking a break, and this guy comes running up to me and whispers in my ear. He goes, dude, say jump on the radio. I'm like, why? He goes, he can't control himself. If he hears jump, he has to jump. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So we tried it, and sure enough, he lost his mind. So then we played Jump Around. That song, Jump Around, and he lost his mind.
Imagine on a minefield, it'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Jump.
What the fuck?
See, but I can control it sometimes, but for the most part, I can't.
Don't even challenge us with that.
Yeah, jump.
He's slowly losing it.
Wow.
He's slowly starting to hop.
Sometimes, man, I have this blast of, like, God, where this is so mean.
Nah, this is the best.
But it's like just a second of, like, oh, my God, just the abuse. But it's like it all comes to a head, and you feel better when he goes, I sold out fucking, you know. What else? What else can you do? That's the price you pay for fame.
Right.
Is you get abused, and then you sell out your shows and your fucking fame.
First of all, let me tell you right now, I wouldn't be here if I didn't, if I was offended. I mean, I had the best time whenever. Yes, you would. Whenever I'm here.
Yes, you would. You shaky, pluggy motherfucker. He's the plug in his mouth. He came in here the first time with a fucking children's book. Hey, I got this
shaky,
pluggy, shaky bastard. He's like, I wouldn't be in here if I was offended. You wouldn't be in here if you was offended.
No, Patrice, I grew up being 300 pounds having Tourette's. I'm beyond the point of being offended.
You used to be 300 pounds.
You know that, yeah.
I can't believe that.
First of all, you were here those times. You know that. I was 300 pounds.
You used to weigh more than Patrice?
I looked twice his size. I was 300 pounds. Because I was like 5'10", 5'11" at the time. And now
he showed his stomach. Remember that? He got like pregnancy body.
Well, because I lost 85 pounds, that's why I have all the loose skin. This is all the loose skin I got.
Oh,
and it's like...
That is the worst six-pack I've ever seen.
But then again,
that was horrendous.
He has the fucking 6 baby stomach and fucking C-section.
He's got the lasagna stomach.
He got the lasagna and the C-section scars.
That was horrendous.
So, this nigga got ovaries. Ovaries. Sing Queen of the Night.
And that's exactly...
Old crepe paper abdomen.
Oh, man.
Well, if it wasn't for this skin, I wouldn't have got on Leno. That's how I got on Leno, doing belly ball.
Oh. Wait, what's that again?
Belly ball is what I did to get on Leno. I stick a wiffle ball bat underneath all this loose skin, and I can hit a wiffle ball if a T-ball stand. They featured me on Steve Harvey's Big Time doing that also.
Wait, should we do it on our show?
Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Can we do that on our show? Or?
It was on a segment called Don't Try This at Home. NBC flew me down to do the Tonight Show for that, and it was fun. You know, I figure I have all this loose skin. The reason why I found out, I was writing one night, and I dropped my pen, and I couldn't find it, and it got rolled underneath the fat, and it was holding it there.
Jesus.
But, you know, it's, who cares?
Are you going to get the operation eventually?
I don't have insurance, so it's like I can't
Our
afford
pal
it.
Big Kev's getting that exact operation.
My mom just had it done
all that
last
weight,
week.
and now he's getting the loose skin removed.
Well, my mom had the gastric bypass surgery about a year and a half ago, and just last week she finally got all the skin removed. She just got out of the hospital on her birthday last Friday, and it's all gone. They removed all the... And they said it's really life-threatening. So that's why I don't want to... I'm too nervous to do it.
Yeah, that's a, ridiculously dangerous surgery.
Well, if you think... My doctor even said, if you look at this right here, they said I'm really...
Oh, man, no, it's like annoying. It's like the worst thing I've ever seen in the morning.
Yeah, God gave me a shitty hand.
It just looks like a clam that somebody knifed out of the shell.
Yeah. Oh, God.
let's get like a raw clam guy just...
Let's get Sharpies. We can make faces and stuff on that.
I can do an old person's ass when I do that. I can do
let's
that.
see that.
Do girls like that? I mean, have you met girls that like that?
Oh,
no.
I mean, I'm stuck with it. What am I going to do?
God dealt you a 7-deuce offsuit. God damn, man.
The flop was nothing.
Yeah.
But see, that's
flop full of color.
This is for anybody who listens and goes, oh, that's just fun. It's like, what else, like Big A, what the fuck else would an obscure version of this mess be? Like, it's like, imagine him not being on the radio, being fucking verbally abused, and he's walking in the streets just being him without a fucking radio program out there.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't we have an open call for more messes?
Just a mess, right?
Yeah. Next Friday, open call. You just show up at the station if you think you got something to offer this program, like Twitchell's
no
does,
less than
and
3
Big A.
fucked up things.
What about missing
Big
limbs?
A is hideous.
I say we do it all, man.
Missing limbs?
Open call for freaks a week from today. All morning long.
No way, man.
All morning long. We got the mic set up, and you come in if you think you got something for this
Cleft
program.
palates?
Wow.
Anything. If you're brave enough to show up with your...
All Stacey Keaches.
Bunch of Stacey
like a freak
Keaches
idol.
and
It's like a freak idol.
Marins.
And Eric Roberts, a bunch of Eric Robert face motherfuckers.
And we'll be like...
Joaquin Phoenix.
We'll be like American Idol. We'll sit here and we'll judge if you got, if you're a mess or not.
Oh, be the worst.
Yeah.
Because Big A is another mess.
Get that up on the website. A week from Friday, we do an open call. Open
Big
call
A
next Friday.
There's a lot of people in there.
Is a bum.
Just a mess.
Just a horrible looking individual, and it's like you're double cursed, at least double cursed, Opie. It's just like, oh my God.
What is triple cursed? Really?
He's only double.
Here's the deal. It's going to be an open call next Friday. You got to get past the people on the street that are going to judge if you have anything to begin with. Then you come up here.
Okay.
Then you see us, and then we'll discuss.
What is it?
Gavin, you free next Friday? Gavin will be here.
Panel.
Patrice will be here.
American mess.
I'm going to be
American
pulled up.
mess. American mess.
That's right.
Dead serious. Get it up on all the websites. We do open call a week from today. You just show up with your mess.
And who would you put him in like, say, your all-time 3 messes?
He's
pretty good.
He's one of our greatest finds.
It's the Tourette's and the weight loss that left the belly.
Half a Hulk face would be
half a Hulk
if he had
face.
any type of personality.
Any personality.
What about Big A?
Big A's right up there.
That's great. Because this kind of is like American Idol because they can't just be a mess. Half a Hulk face, like you said, perfect, but no personality.
You've got to give him like the numbers as well.
I like your half a Hulk face, but your personality is not what we're looking for American mess. So I say no.
It's fucking awful.
Coming all nervous.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Get this, guys. Get this up on the website immediately. Open call. The show's called American Mess. Next Friday on the Opie and Anthony program.
Dog, congratulations. You're going to Newark.
Hey, dude. Patrice could be like Randy.
Dog. Yo, dog.
Hey, dude.
You a mess, dog.
You a mess, dog.
What you say, Paula?
You're kind of a mess.
What are we looking for?
Dog, I was feeling that mess.
I say, look.
I don't say you have to have more than. You just have to be a mess, whatever that is.
I mean, come on.
You could have a missing fucking limb or
Twitchell's. If he was fucking the guy who played Aquaman on Smallville, You know what I mean? If he's like the guy, like they put on a poster as the best looking dude in the world, and he was Twitchell's had his problem. He's fucked up, man. He's in deep shit. But he not only has this Tourette's, a severe case of Tourette's, he has a horrendous figure. Like, his figure, it's almost as disturbing as his fucking Tourette's. And Big A, his look
I feel great about myself.
is as disturbing as his fucking speech impediment.
Yeah.
So, like I said, half a Hulk face is disturbing, but it's like...
half a Hulk face? Who is this guy? Who the hell
but like
is
you
this
said, Twitchell's at least he's a comic.
Big A's got the lifestyle, too, that just, like, is a mess.
As a cab driver. And
I think all this should be considered, but it shouldn't keep you out if your lifestyle isn't that bad.
It's an absolutely open call, just like American Idol.
Let's say some guy comes down without a leg. You'd think everyone, but it was, hacked off in a combine accident.
And he didn't have health insurance, so he had to just duct tape it up.
Yeah.
Now, a duct tape... a guy missing a leg with duct tape on it. That's a fucking...
No, I don't know if you guys noticed it. I have 2 different color eyes. I just thought I'd throw that out there. I was born with
like
heterochroma.
A cat.
If you look right there, one eye's half green and half brown. And I was born with it. It's called heterochroma.
All right, someone needs a 8-megapixel cam.
You're also born with
put it an inch away from that eye and snap that picture.
I can't get my
Let's get a real good shot of that.
Jump,
hold still for the picture. That's going to work.
What the fuck said hold still?
It's going to be a fucking Picasso photograph.
I can't believe that jump thing now. Still.
Jump!
It's amazing.
Jump!
Oh, yeah, now he's losing it as far as the jump thing goes. All right. So, listen, American Mess, next Friday in the Opie and Anthony program. Open call. Doesn't matter what you got.
Yeah, whatever problem you have.
Amazing.
Anything. I mean, you have the wacky voice, you're missing a limb, you can smoke cigarettes from your vag. We don't care what it is.
An industrial accident, maybe you had a bolt shot through your head.
You get creative with it. If you think you got something for American Mess.
American Mess.
Next Friday on the Opie and Anthony program.
So that's England.
We
did music and everything.
Yeah, Steve will make promos and everything.
Oh, man, I can't.
The promo should start running immediately on this fine
Steve's
channel.
good like that.
Yeah, so. And if you're coming down on Friday, if you think you already have something, give us a call. We'd love to hear what you think your mess.
I can't even wait for that. That's amazing.
All right, Twitchels. We're going to play Operation with you in a little while, so.
It makes you feel uncomfortable, doesn't it, man?
Hey, and we'll bet on the Operation game. That's what we'll do.
That's a classic.
What's going to be the conditions of the bet?
We'll figure
How
it out.
long before he buzzes?
How many body parts you can
pull it out. If you
How
can
many?
pull it out or
Dude,
not.
I'd say none.
But other parts are harder than other parts. Remember when you was a kid playing it and the wishbone was the easiest one?
The hardest is the rubber band.
How about
the funny bone was
the rubber band was real hard.
I got it. We put the body parts in a hat. $10 a man, you pick out your body part, and that's the one you're hoping he could get out of the body.
All right, that's good. It's very random.
It's like a Super Bowl box.
Take out wrenched ankle.
Right.
And it was a wrench. And then the rubber band was, what was the rubber band?
I think it
was called a body part. Someone will get it on instant feedback. That's okay. That's the best thing about instant feedback. Because they all had, weird names. The funny bone.
But we might have different names in England, you see.
Then they had the ribs.
Hey, people are suggesting they vote for American Mess.
Open it to the public
we'll get video clips of everybody. That's a great idea.
That's awesome. That's the third round.
Isn't that the final when they vote at the end? Who's the best?
Great idea.
At the top 10?
And then that person, whoever wins American Mess, will be part of this program, obviously. Cause, we met Big A just on a sidewalk one day. Twitchell's was brought in by Big Cab. So I guarantee whoever wins American Mess will be a featured player on this program.
I think we ought to give half a Hulk face another chance. Look at him.
That dude is dead.
Look at him.
Oh, shit.
Look at half a Hulk.
Wow, oh, my God.
Look at half a Hulk.
He's got a sticking on a golf ball.
All this shit's on OpieandAnthony.com.
And does he talk as well? Does he talk with that? Can he talk?
He was boring.
No, can he talk?
He was boring. It's like half his body went to Jupiter, and the gravity just fucked it up and then sent it back.
The nigga got mad. He was just a little bit mad. He just went, all right,
If this guy could sing like Frank Sinatra, we would be off anymore.
I'm just a little angry.
Look at him. He looks like, oh my God, his ear's dropped.
His ear is down on his neck.
Yeah.
I think that's a good point that they have to have something special about him other than just appearance.
Well, it'll be up to them.
It
We'll
looks
see.
like he's been to the dentist all
Because you know what?
afternoon.
Half a Hulk face, even though he gave us nothing radio-wise, he's given us some great fodder on this program.
Yeah.
So you don't know what it's going to be.
Very memorable.
Yeah, you got to
Once again, open call next Friday. You just show up. It's American Mess. I'm looking at the program.
No rules.
No rules. No holds bar.
If you're a mess, you're a mess.
That's
right.
American Mess. American Mess.
Right after the OC.
I can't wait to see the criteria. So
right after. Wait a minute. Dog.
Right after Dancing with Retards.
You just go
on ice.
Shitting with the stars. That's what. Wait. And you guys just go dog. And then the guy goes, what? No, I'm just saying you look like a dog.
A dog. You're dragging your ass on the carpet, dog.
Dog.
Dancing with Retards.
Hey, we might have to do that, too.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Good. All right. Well, Twitchell's, go relax if you can.
Go and sit down.
Go sit down, all right? True Boogie, you just hanging today? All right.
Funny,
you got any remixes in your blood? You might have to do It's Raining Stuff, you know. Anthony was suggesting that yesterday.
Oh, my God. If you could kind of mix to that.
I heard a little bit of it today. I'll check it out and see what I can do with it.
Rap?
Oh,
that'd be funny.
Very good.
Yeah, the Tourette's rap could be funny, too. All right. Anyway, we should take a break. We got Gavin in the studio. Do we have your buddy's audio? We love playing it every time you're here.
You know what? I think, Steve actually took a record of it, so I believe he does.
That is so goddamn funny.
It is funny. You know what? You should speak to the guy because he's even funny. I mean, he's a great guy. I mean, I'm not going to lie. He's funny as hell.
Great guy.
He's funny as hell.
He took a dildo up a strap-on dildo up his ass.
Amazing stories. I mean, the stories, his things he's done are amazing.
And there ain't no mistaking it. When you hear it.
No,
oof.
Gavin, you were in a hotel room with your buddy and this was she a skank? I mean,
she was at it was a swingers party and she was at the swingers party. I mean, these swingers are, they're a lot of fun. There's no, you know.
And what is your job at the swingers party? Just to sit there and laugh?
No, my job is
she's got the greatest laugh. Gavin has one of the best laughs.
To take video.
And your buddy's getting it up the poop chute by this chick in a strap-on, and all you have is the camera phone and your laugh.
That's it, man.
He's never,
and the guy's never done this before.
He has never
He just
done it
figured
before.
it was time to have a woman strap a dildo on and tag him in the ass with it.
As I said before, it's a filthy weekend anyway, so, I mean, I saw a lot of things that weekend that, you know, after a bit you just stop being surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, 8 o'clock in the morning and your pal's getting fucked in the ass with a dildo, well, you know what? Hey.
This audio.
You got to enjoy it, man. You got to enjoy it. I'm a big fan of it.
This audio, it's hard to hear it at first, but then it's very obvious.
Oh, it's so obvious when he gets it.
And when he gets it in the poop chute and the laughing that...
I could not hold myself together.
How could you not?
Dude, it was hilarious.
All right, let's take a listen to this. This is Gavin's friend getting it up the ass by some chick with a strap on.
That window is all of it. Let's look a little bit more. Look at it. That's it. There you go. Well, it's like being fucked a bit up. Is that in your bumhole? This camera's on film and everything. Right, that's it then. Why don't you fucking... No, wait, hang on. Let's get the bumhole. Okay, so we've got one, and then the job and Mrs. Guilford behind one, and Lloyd, he's just going to get involved there. Oh. What do you mean fucking pushed? Oh, it's fucking good. It's nice. Why is it nice? It's like my fucking eyes. Oh, fuck. Fucking up. What's on the... You like shit? Yeah. Oh, look at towel, because if he's covered in shit, I don't want it all over me. You won't tell me all over the club. Oh, shit, I know. I'm still there now. I was nearly there. It's brilliant, isn't it? Nearly there, isn't it?
That is one of my favorite clips that we play from time to time.
Fucking hell!
Patrice, we're gonna do our own Web Junk 20 show. We're gonna get our crazy clips and have people vote on those too soon.
Funny, man.
Oh man,
I love it, man. It's funny. I mean, it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, without a doubt.
I don't doubt it.
That is really good.
It's my buddy behind him that's behind her that makes it work, you know. It's hilarious.
Yeah, you don't even know. It's like, you see the video? It's like this guy's getting fucked in his ass by her, and there's a guy fucking her in the ass. And the guy is fucking her.
This is why it hurts
His thrusts are blasting. So that's why the guy's going, oh! Because this guy, you know, is fucking her like an animal and pushing her
He's
into
pretty
him.
much fucking him by proxy.
By proxy.
Wow.
We should get the video up on the website. You want some downloads?
I can't do it, man. I can't do it, man.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It's all good. You've shared enough. It's all right.
I mean, giving out some good friends there.
Great.
I'm sorry, man.
All right, why don't we take a break and we'll continue. We got Gavin in studio, who's just a friend. I don't even know how to introduce you.
That's not.
You're a friend of mine too.
I appreciate that.
And everybody else now. Twitchell's will be playing Operation in a little while.
Can't wait.
Can't wait for that.
Can't wait for that one.
And other stuff on the way. Yeah, we'll play America.
My funny bone.
Gonna kill the batteries in the game before the show ends.
You took my
a little sing-along because we were talking about Osama and an American mess that's coming up.
Osama, is he back out? Is he bringing more videos?
Yeah, a little audio tape, yes.
He's like Puff Daddy, isn't he? I mean, he's got them all, hasn't he? It's like, hey, I got a new video today, what's going on? Fucking brilliant, isn't it?
And look at the press he gets when he drops a new album.
He's got more tapes than...
does he talk this time, or is he just rapping again?
He's got more tapes than Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah,
more remixes coming out.
You've got to love the guy, man. Yeah, he's the best. He's the best at hide and seek I've ever known in the world.
He really is.
All right, we're gonna play America Fuck Yeah in honor of that, and American Mess. All the details will be up on the website soon, but we're dead serious. Once again, open call next Friday.
I can't wait.
You show up, and we're gonna find out who is the American Mess.
Queuing outside there.
I'm hoping.
You better get some soda in, man.
And we're gonna have like the prejudges out there going, you're not you're not
enough of a mess.
You're not enough of a mess. And then you gotta walk away all bummed out because you thought you were a mess.
Your confidence levels go even lower.
Only the biggest messes will be invited up to the studio, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
Right.
American Mess coming to the Opie and Anthony program. All right, the info for American Mess is up on the website. Open call for all freaks for next Friday. And we got to get Ben in here. He's got a prize, a really good prize.
See, that's what gets the people out.
For the best two messes we look at next Friday. I think we're going to have to do open call every Friday for a while, because this is going to take time, because I think people have to, build up the courage to come down.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is going to be a one-time thing, but we'll start next Friday. We'll see what happens. But for Friday, Ben, what do we got?
Freaks, lingerie ball, L.A. Bowl, L.A.
Whoa.
Wait, but what about the women freaks?
Huh?
Oh. Yeah,
well,
About the girl
Trip to L.A. That's a trip to L.A. So don't go to lingerie ball.
L.A.
The heterosexual women freaks.
How many women you think we're going to get down here? Freak women.
You'd be surprised, man. I've seen a lot of freaks out here.
Look, if we get a really freakish woman and she's great and she wins the damn thing, trust me, we'll figure out...
It's a trip to L.A.
And we'll figure out something nice for her if she's that bummed about the prize. Don't worry about it.
They put you up somewhere?
Yeah, hotel,
Put you up, nice hotel. You got, the airfare. You're there in L.A. You get to see the lingerie bowl.
Two trips to the lingerie bowl, courtesy of BowDog.net, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that's Super Bowl Sunday, halftime show. You get to, be in the audience to check out the lingerie bowl.
Not being unappreciative.
Plus, you get the trip to L.A. It's a great prize.
Not to be unappreciative.
Yes.
But here's a question.
Oh, Jesus, Patrice.
I just want to ask. Okay.
Feel free.
All right. Is it 2 trips for 2? Those trips are 2 trips, so it's 4 people can go all together.
Yeah,
right, 4.
You and a friend.
Right.
2 you and a friend trips.
I just like to say, is there a fucking horrible human being who's going by themselves to the lingerie bowl?
Right. All right, get that up on the website. So there's the prize.
That's the real prize.
2 trips to L.A. to see the lingerie bowl for the 2 biggest messes we see next Friday. Open call when we do American Mess.
Now, there's going to be a couple of American messes that come in here, and we just go, thank you, and they have to leave.
That's going to be the best part.
Because they're not going to be messing up.
Their whole lives, they've had this thing on them, and it doesn't impress us.
No. It could be like an Aaron Neville mole or something.
And don't forget that none of the messes, like Twitchell's, he doesn't know he's a mess. Big Kev goes, hey, come on, let me talk to you for a second. I'm going to bring you on in. Yeah. He thought he was coming in and go, hey, I'm a comic. So real messes, like you're going to get the guy in the blue bunny suit that came down.
I remember
like,
that guy.
Get out of my fucking face.
Thank you.
But then it's like, you're going to get, like, some messes are going to be coming with people who go, hey, let's come on down. They're not even going to know they're on American Mess.
That's what it's going to take is people that listen that know a mess.
Right.
And are going to go, hey, why don't we come down? We'll check out this radio show Friday.
Yeah.
And they're going to bring the mess and bring them in. And
by the way, I'm a little nervous because not one phone call from a mess.
Of course you wouldn't get one.
They're out there.
They're sitting there going,
where are the big A's and the Twitchells?
There's a guy there going, I can't wait till next week and see who's the mess.
Working himself out.
Yeah. No one wants to be the mess.
This is a great idea, but I don't know if it's going to work.
Guy's like, that's going to be funny radio. With all those fucking weirdos.
There's going to be people sitting there, I can do that. I can be more, I'm better than him. I'm more of a mess than he is.
Yeah, and they're going to get thrown right out.
Well.
We got...
Ozone midget sighting of the day.
Second midget sighting in so many days.
Who saw this coming? Let's say hi to Rick in Florida. Rick?
Yeah.
What's up?
I was calling about the midget sighting. I saw one in Big Springs, Texas.
Isn't that weird, seeing a midget in Big Springs,
Texas?
I thought so. She was as wide as she was tall.
Badass?
Just a little fat midget.
Oh, God. Felt like kicking her right down the steps.
Well, what was she doing? We'd love to find out what the midget was doing when you saw him.
She works, I guess she works cleaning showers out there at the truck stop.
Oh, good God.
She had a little tiny bit.
Wait a minute. Did he say truck stop?
Yeah.
How did she clean trucks being a midget?
The pieces are falling out.
It was bad.
Oh, my goodness. One fell in your lap.
Yeah.
You're breaking it, Drew Boogie.
Yeah. We're going to play Operation a little while, Drew Boogie. All right, Rick, that's about all you got?
Yep, that's it.
All right, thank you, sir.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
Let's say hi to Matt in New York. Matt, what's up? Oh, my God, you guys are killing us on the phones today. Let's go, Matt.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
Quick question. If I bring the mess to you guys, do I win or do they win?
Well, that's the deal you got to make with the mess.
Interesting.
They both win.
Oh, fuck him. He doesn't know the difference.
Yeah, like if you bring a mess, it's a trip for 2. There's 2 trips for 2. So if you bring a mess,
What if someone brings like a Terry Schiavo and they have no idea?
Oh, wow. That's an instant winner right there.
All right, guys.
You have a friend that has something different or what?
He's missing a leg and missing an arm. His whole right-hand side of his body is torn off. It's pretty funny.
How'd that happen?
It's pretty funny. How do you say that about your friend?
It was actually a motorcycle accident, but it's pretty fucking hysterical to see him try to get around.
Is he willing to come in?
I have to call him and find out.
All right. Well, we'll see what shows up next Friday.
Wow. Yeah,
See you guys next week.
All right, thanks,
This is the only way that the message is going to come in is that their friends
help him out.
They go, this is a mess, and they can't even tell him, hey, you want to go on American Mess? What are you trying? Wait, what are you trying to say? No, I'm just saying there's a show called American Mess, and I was just going to say you want to go down there. Why? Why? It's because it's just saying.
It's a guy that used to call our show. He got hit in the head by a boat.
Oh yeah!
Holy shit!
And
he survived.
No, he was in another boat, and a boat ran into the boat he was in, and the hull hit him in the head.
He would be right up there as far as winning this contest.
It fucked him up.
We haven't talked to him in a while. If he's out there, maybe he could call the show today.
Is he still coherent? I mean, can he still talk? And
it's
but he's pretty fucked up.
He's pretty fucked up, man.
Steel plate in his head.
And all he wants to do is get laid because it happened when he was like 17. What happened?
Oh, not for you. That was for Gavin.
Why?
There's a whale in this dumb river in England.
This England.
It is dumb river.
Beautiful country. It's an actual sea.
Sorry about that. For you.
Northern Ireland. No, it's not.
All right, let's go to Rich in Virginia. Rich?
Yeah.
What's up, Rich?
Hey, I just want to know if you and Patrice were going to get to the top 10 rap song breakdown today.
Oh, you know what? Patrice is going to be in next week. We'll do the top 10 rap songs like we did the country songs. We'll do that next week.
Try to figure out what they mean.
I like it.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that next week because we got to play Operation with Twitchels for some money. And also, I want to take a peek at...
It's in Thames?
Huh?
The two whales are in London, the London Thames.
Look at. You see how he tried to play? I pointed. I tried to be quiet about it, right? I pointed. And he's like, oh,
now it's the most important story to him.
Fucking
asshole. There's a whale in the Thames, and trying to get him out.
He's always trying. I go everything in England. I point. I just go, hey, God, there's something going on at home, and he tries to go, oh, mate, what do you fucking think I care? You think I care about my homeland, Mike? And then it's like after you make me look like ass. He's just sitting there going, oh, fucking pushing a whale. Look at Tim.
Who is this ridiculous guy that's like splashing at the whale?
It's a Greenpeace.
Well, the whale isn't in a position to do anything there.
Real country must be boring.
Let's go to Bill in Vegas. Bill, what's up?
Hey, I was just thinking a good tip for the messes that come in next week. Be prepared to trump your mess. Be able to take it one step further. Like the guy who brought in the dead monkey. It wasn't enough that he brought in the dead monkey, so he stuck his dick in the monkey's mouth.
That's right. Anything goes with this.
Wow.
I mean, and use your brain. I think people are thinking just one way. Well, I got to be missing a body part or something. Absolutely not. You might have some crazy, weird talent.
Trump your mess.
Trump your mess. I like it, Bill. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Before we play Operation, I want to take a peek at this new show I'm into big time.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Geek. Anyone watching this?
Haven't seen it.
Holy crap! You get these tens, these women, and you get these just uber geeks that have barely kissed women. One guy holds the record for solving the Rubik's Cube the fastest.
Hey, well, there's a
He does it in 12 seconds. He can do it behind his back, blindfolded, all this crap. And these guys are all like rocket scientists.
How does he do it?
And they're
blindfolded.
Well, there's a pattern to that.
Yeah, but how do you know when
you just got to know when to stop.
Oh, Christ.
So he looks at it, and he knows how many times he has to do the pattern, and then that's all it comes down to. So it's studying the Rubik's Cube and knowing, all right, I could do the pattern for 10 turns here, and it's going to work, and then he does it behind his back.
How fast? Pretty fast?
Well, the world record that he holds, it's like 12 seconds or something. He solves the Rubik's Cube.
I was never able to solve one of those.
I can do two sides.
Two
sides.
You get like, all right, I got two sides.
Right.
Stupid thing.
And then you got like a guy who's a Dungeons and Dragons guy. He's a dungeon master, and another guy that's studying
well, he's the master? Well.
He's a dungeon master.
Wow.
And all these guys are from like MIT, and they're just ridiculously smart.
Yeah.
But their social skills stink, and that's why you got the hot women. So they learn pop culture and how to dress and stuff from the women and how to be more of a man. And then these guys try to give these dumb bimbos some intelligence. It's a great show. They live in a mansion, and then they do these things.
Of course.
And at the end of the show, They couple up, first of all. I guess I should explain the concept a little better. The geeks, one by one, go outside to the pool, and all these girls are just lounging around in tiny, tiny little bathing suits, and the geeks have to introduce themselves, and then the girls decide after the geek leaves who wants to be paired up with that geek.
Ooh. And is there, like, the last person picked geek?
Well,
like in
they avoid that
class?
because it's one at a time, so you don't. I guess technically you would know, but you don't get to see all of them at once.
They should do that line.
And there's one guy
really degrade him.
There's one guy. Maybe we could get the clip if Danny's listening of this guy that looks like Woody Allen that has anxiety attacks when he sees women. Absolutely loses his fucking mind and goes outside. He sees these tans in bathing suits and he can't even talk.
Hot chicks in bathing suits.
Because he's just a geek. That's all he knows in his life. He doesn't get a chance to even socialize with a girl above a 2.
Very nervous.
Yeah.
That's your boy.
Attractive girls.
So then
That's the dude from Family Guy, right? Was that Family Guy?
Oh, he looks
He's
a
on
lot
there
like
now,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. And then there was another guy that has kind of a Napoleon Dynamite, feel to him. So then the girls decide, well, I want that geek, and then they get a room in this mansion.
What?
And now they get to live together in this room as they're doing these, challenges and tasks and stuff.
Wait, do they sleep in the same room?
They sleep in the same room.
Not the same bed.
Some have only one bed, but the girls are already skeeved out, so they're putting up partitions and stuff. But the Woody Allen anxiety guy that actually takes medication because he freaks out when he sees hot chicks, he was in a room with one of these girls. He goes, I cannot sleep in the same room with someone as beautiful as this girl. So he took his stuff and he slept in the closet.
That's probably a good place for him.
Peeping Tom.
No, not gay at all. The
gay.
guy just cannot handle being in front of beautiful women. He doesn't know how to act.
What did the girl do? Was she laughing about it? Was she cool about it, or what?
Yeah, most of the women are cool, but you could tell they're like, oh god, I got to make believe I care about this geek for like 5 or 6 weeks.
Well, why not just take the situation you're in and be weird rape guy? Just like go from the geek, because you're weird anyway. The girls are looking at you like you're weird.
Right.
Be weird rape guy, where now you're just grabbing women and shoving your dick in them.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a whole new show there.
I showed you.
And then some of these geeks are like delusional because they did, the girls want to hang out at the hot tub with their tiny little bathing suits and stuff in between challenges and tasks. And this one guy did not want to hang out at the hot tub because he thinks he has a great body because he works out. And they show him like flexing in front of a mirror.
Oh no!
And he's far from having any type of body, but he's so delusional. He's like, look, if I got, if I took my shirt off from the girls, the other guys are gonna want me kicked out of the house because I'm obviously better looking than the rest of them. It's a great show. I'm enjoying the shit out of it. It's called Beauty and the Geeks on Thursday nights on the WB, I guess. So we got some quick clips here just to go over of Beauty and the Geek. All right. The ladies get their tasks. Listen to this.
Ladies, you, however, are going to make a speech. You may be comfortable using your looks to win people over, but can you use your knowledge of current issues like the environment and politics and the economy? We're going to find out.
I'm a senior in college right now, and I'm in an international marketing class. Marketing might have something to do with politics, maybe not, I don't know.
I don't really like politics. I don't like knowing what people's views are, because really I don't really care. Whatever works for me, I guess, is best.
And these girls are like, models, and one girl, all she is a cocktail / shot girl. That's her profession.
Oh, shot girl, okay.
Yeah, so they're just as dumb can be. So they have these tasks. This one, obviously, is to show their intelligence, which they don't have. And then they had the guys do, like, singing karaoke, something that they are just not comfortable doing.
Yeah, they're very introverted.
Because they just don't go out.
Yeah.
So the task here was to discuss these hot topics in front of an audience, too. So now the next clip is one of the girls discussing the ozone layer. That was her topic, discuss the ozone layer.
Oh, boy.
And then the audience decides which bimbo did the best job, they win. And then they don't get kicked out of the house. Her and her geek don't get kicked out of the house.
Right.
Here we go. The ozone layer.
So ozone layer is key because that's what keeps the sun rays out. If the sun rays get in, they call it the greenhouse effect. Have you heard that before?
It keeps the sun rays out, but the sun still gets to us, but it keeps the harmful things out?
Yeah, that it's like a protective layer in the air.
Or else we melt.
See here,
or else we'd melt.
God bless you. God bless.
See, I forgot. This is them practicing because obviously the geeks have all the knowledge and they're like, okay, they're practicing with their women. This is what you need to say. You need to understand. This is what the ozone layer is about. But they can't grasp anything, or you'll melt. Here's one geek helping his beauty about Social Security because this might be one of the topics.
Okay, Social Security. Oh, we just talked about this in class the other day. Social Security, isn't that what you get when you're older? For some reason, I don't know why, but they're afraid that it's going to run out. Like, because, okay.
I think my partner is probably not going to do very well with her speech.
No, I know something. Normally, at first I was like, what is that?
I thought maybe she had a few blonde moments, but apparently her life is just one long blonde moment.
And the geeks get so fucking frustrated because these girls are so stupid. Oh, I know. And
when you get old.
Right.
Yeah, great.
And the hot pieces of asses get frustrated because these guys are just messing.
Yeah.
But that's the hilarious thing, that their vaginas equal these motherfuckers' brains. Like,
yeah.
It's an equal power.
Right.
Yeah. But it's like the same end of the magnet. Like when you try to put them together, the north and the north, they just push apart of equal strength, but there's no connection there.
Yeah.
Does pussy really trump genius?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry, mate. It does.
Yeah. So I guess so.
I mean, they can be so thick sometimes. It's great.
A good piece of ass will get anything she wants.
As good as.
Yeah. And then a genius guy.
Well, if you get a smart bit of ass, it's really nice.
What's he gonna get? What's the guy gonna get though? For being a genius.
So that was them practicing, and now it's time for the debate. Now they got to see which girl is the best at, soaking in this knowledge and spewing it out to an audience. So the first girl here is discussing taxes in front of a live audience.
We're the only country that didn't sign this thing called the Kyoto Protocol.
Like the Kyoto Dragon.
I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. She didn't say like the Kyoto Dragon.
Yeah, well, this is one more clip of them practicing. I'm sorry. Listen to this.
We're the only country that didn't sign this thing called the Kyoto Protocol.
Like the Kyoto Dragon.
Cheryl seems very stubborn to take my advice when it comes to studying.
I think I'm going to take a power nap.
You're going to take a power nap? You're going to take a power nap?
Yeah, this reading is making me tired.
But it's been like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. That 5 minutes was more than she's ever had as far as her brain working.
She was not,
and she needed a nap.
The
That's
concept
what Bill
for the show.
Gates says.
Yeah.
I got to take a power nap, but he's inventing the world and shit.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
The concept for the show is just brilliant. Because
Kyoto
these guys
Dragon,
are taking it so seriously because, their intelligence is on the line,
Yeah.
What did I win? I mean, what does the geek get?
250,000, the last couple in the house.
Okay, gotcha.
So finally, here's the girls debating after they had their geeks, prep them. The first girl discusses taxes.
Your question is, do you support lower or higher taxes, and why?
I believe my view it would be for the Democratic view in this situation. I feel that people who are more wealthier should definitely have higher taxes. Let me collect my thoughts. I'm sorry.
A little change purse.
I know I'm trying to look smart right now in my suit, but it's kind of hard.
The whole problem with Danielle's speech thing was that we did a lot of practicing for the karaoke competition, maybe a little too much.
I felt really good about coming here in this really cute outfit with my pink shoes and my pink top, but it's really not giving me much brain power. I feel that that my suit is cute and that I'm wearing hoops like J-Lo.
She could not.
She had nothing.
Taxes at all.
She had nothing. She had no opinion on taxes.
Back to safe ground on shoes and handbags.
Except what she heard.
Well, that's the best part.
Tax the rich.
That's the best part, too, because they dress them up to make them look more intelligent, too. When all they want to do is wear the tiny...
what do they put them in, those Hillary Clinton suits?
Pretty much.
Now, do you think women... There's a woman out there, a beautiful woman, who gets anxiety attacks when she's around, smart people. She's just there's geeks. She sounded like she was getting one, but they have to be proven to be like that. You have to, there's never a point in time where just in regular society where you go, you're beautiful, but you are a fucking idiot. And she's just like, oh, my God. It's just like it takes this kind of thing for her to
If she's at a cocktail party with intelligent people, not one of them is going to walk up to her and go, "How do you feel about taxes?" That's why she's not getting an anxiety attack in front of wealthy, educated people that are in a room, because they never would approach her with something like that.
Right.
Yeah. But they put her in the situation in the show, and she loses her mind.
Right. All right. And now
collect her thoughts in a thimble.
Now, here's the first girl that picked pollution as the topic. You have to pick a number, and then the host tells you what you have to talk about.
Pollution, bad. What are you going to say about it?
Dirt.
Well, they bring it to a whole new level.
Oh.
Listen
What do you think about pollution? Dirt.
Just keywords. Like she's giving clues for the $25,000 pyramid. Dirt, air, smokestacks, things that pollute.
Here we go.
Jackass.
Jennifer, what would you do to prevent pollution?
When I heard the question, I was like, ooh, this is great. That was the one she took the most notes on. That was the one she sort of like hammered in.
Well, let me start off by saying that there are 3 types of pollution. There's air pollution, water pollution, and land pollution. For the speech, I just knew that I wasn't going to remember all the information that I learned. The way that I can prevent air pollution is maybe not eating a lot of gaseous foods, when we farting a lot. That's a form of air pollution. I just had to start picking up stuff in my head and just, I don't know, making up stuff. I don't know what I was doing up there. I was just talking. Everybody just do your part. Reuse, reduce, recycle, whatever with the slogan is or whatever.
Use, reduce, recycle.
Is that an airhead niggler?
Yeah. Sounded like...
An airhead black girl?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
See,
wow.
So this equal opportunity shit is supposed to be dumb blondes, not a dumb black girl.
So here we go.
Farting is really the problem we got with the air pollution.
Gassy food. Then here's the second girl that came up and also picked pollution to talk about.
Okay.
Tristan, your question is, what would you do to prevent pollution?
Crap.
I can't tell you the exact numbers. If we keep acting and doing things the way we're doing them, it's going to be bad. Turn off your refrigerators tomorrow and let's revert back to the olden days. Let us go out into the woods. Start picking berries. As soon as I knew I kind of had the audience with laughing, there was no turning back. It was just like, all right, I'm going to go with this. For the reason our ice caps are melting. The audience seemed to love it. The audience was laughing. I didn't know what they were judging on. I had no idea.
Your stupidity. Your stupidity.
You're the reason the ice is melting. You know what? The ice melting is always fucked up. It's always been a pollutant.
Yeah.
Melting ice is always a pollutant.
They show the geeks in the audience and they're just dumbfounded. They get so pissed off.
When you pee in a toilet, really think about it. Where does it go?
It's water pollution in your toilet. Because it was clear water, and then when I stand up, it's yellow, and that's polluted.
When you take a shower. Now, I took a shower yesterday. So how did I get dirt on me again? See, that's pollution.
All right, next girl, we're almost done here. I had to talk about global warming.
Uh-oh.
What would you do to alleviate global warming?
Just because I have immunity doesn't mean that I'm safe. I still need to put 101% out there. Okay, global warming. Do you know what? Our Earth is a delicate Earth. I think everybody here is connected, you know? Everybody is related somehow. So your children are my children. I'm finished.
Holy shit.
I'm telling you, these boys are so stupid.
No, that was by far the dumbest answer out of all of them so far. Global warming. We're all connected. Your children are my children. That's what she said.
See,
my children are warm.
Why?
And the beauty of this show, these girls, obviously it's not smart to play dumb because they want to win the money in the end. They already got on the show for being dumb, so now they're trying to show how smart they actually are.
So they really wanted to.
Yeah, they really want to sound smart, so they win this task or challenge, so they don't get kicked out of the house. Because they want to win the money eventually.
She didn't even try.
So who picks them off the show after that? I mean, is it the audience, is it, or the...
Yeah, now the audience has to decide which girl did the best. Finally, the last girl talked about pollution as well.
What would you do to prevent pollution?
Everything is recycled. 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 Everything is recyc
My shoes that I'm wearing right now are actually made out of recycled cow skin.
Sarah has a lot of strong points. She's very good at being cute.
When you have kids, you're constantly changing diapers and don't throw them in the backyard because that's land pollution.
You know, people aren't going to take her as seriously because she is attractive. So I was a little concerned.
If everyone could just take a small step into pollution, it would make our world a much better world.
A small step into pollution.
Into pollution.
Let's step into some pollution here.
So that was the girl challenge.
Unbelievable.
Your womb is so polluted. Can't even have a little baby.
So just how the show works. So then one girl won. So then her and her geek are safe, and they get to pick a couple that is on the chopping block for the final challenge, okay? And then there's a guy challenge, and the guy challenge was singing karaoke, you know, a social type thing.
Yeah.
And then the guy that did the best karaoke, he was safe, and him and his beauty will not get voted out of the house, but they get to pick another couple to go to the ultimate challenge at the end, which is like trivia. Okay? And last night's show, we're just focusing on the women because they were the dummies this week, certainly. The women had to talk about, had questions on politics, and the guys had questions about popular music. Okay?
Okay.
So we just got some highlights. All right? And I'm watching this with Lindsay, and man, you know, she's one of these girls, love her, but she asked me questions. There's no good answer. There's no good answer. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. We're watching, you know, the beauty and the geek at the end, the two couples going at it, and it's the two beauties doing questions about politics. And she casually goes, so who do you want to win? You know, we invested an hour in this show, so I guess that would be a normal question, right? I'm like, so she asked me, who do you want to win? So I pick the one girl. She goes, why is that?
You can't win that one.
And you can't win, right? And if you don't answer, then the thing is, well, why won't you answer the question?
And what is it like about her? You don't like about me?
Right.
Where's that one come from?
So I got killed last night because I obviously picked the hotter girl. That's the only reason. I don't know her from a hole in the wall. I'm just watching this dumb show. So if it comes down to it, you're obviously going to pick the one that's hotter.
Of course you are.
Is my ass fat while we watch this show?
Yeah.
What?
You don't fancy me. You like her. We're watching that show again. Never. What?
Proving that my chick is very, very smart.
Let me ask you this to the girls.
So I answer, and then I get killed. I'm like,
Was she the hottest one as well?
The one
that you picked.
she was one of the hotter ones.
Sure. Did the girls on the show, did they argue with each other as well? Did they hate each other? Did they slag each other off?
No, they're supportive of each other.
Oh, they're all girls in arms.
Yeah, but it's probably all bullshit.
It's even worse.
So I got myself into a position last night because I answered one of those impossible questions. There's
you
no
can only wish
right
that
answer.
She gets voted off the show and then you'd be safe.
There's no right. We'll have to do a whole show on our women asking the questions that there's no answer to.
Yeah.
That's when you need the ejector seat in your couch. You pull the handle between your legs, the segment of your roof comes off, and the chair goes... Parachute lands you safely miles from your home.
That's where I wish I could get explosive diarrhea on where I could just call on explosive diarrhea. Love to answer that, but I have to hit the bathroom.
So you wish you could have like a big A and just have time to answer.
And I wasn't even thinking. I'm like, it's a good question. We've been watching the show for an hour, so I go her. Amanda, I think it was. Why?
Why?
Well, because I think she's smarter. All right, anyway, so finally it's the two women talking about politics. We got a couple highlights here. Listen to these answers.
What is the address of the White House?
I just told Amanda this answer. I just told Amanda this.
What?
I just told
1600 Pennsylvania?
1600 Pennsylvania!
1 White House Road, Washington, D.C., United States of America.
That's a good try.
That's a good guess. I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
One
White House Road makes perfect sense.
Where's Osama bin Laden live? 36 Blow Your Ass Up Boulevard.
Next to the big mansion on the left-hand side.
Oh, my God.
And you hear the guys yelling. They're in a soundproof room yelling the answers, you know,
really?
hoping that they...
One White House Road.
And remember, they want to be smart because they want to stay in the house and win the money. So this is them trying.
You know,
where's John Wayne live? Gun Street?
Huh?
What, bitch?
Yeah, it isn't One White House Road, but it should be.
It should be. That's
Why isn't it?
Stuff that should be.
Why is it fucking 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue?
Where are whales from? Atlantor? What?
From Whale Land.
Wales.
What from Wales?
That's right.
Tough is out there. Let's go to Chad in Buffalo. Chad.
Yo, what's up, guys? I was watching that show last night, too. My girl asked the same question. As soon as I said the girl I wanted to win, I was like, shit. She sat up, gave me that look, and I'm like, yep.
And you wanted Amanda, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it wasn't even close as far as the hotness factor.
Yeah, well, I didn't like the other guy, but, you know, that girl was hotter, so I was like, yeah, I'll go with Amanda. And she's just like, what? And I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, sometimes you get blindsided. You're not even thinking. You're like, yeah, I'll answer this question. It's no big deal. It is a big deal. Fuck!
The only thing you can do is pick the girl nearest to what your girl looks like, just to remotely get out of it. You know, she's got blonde hair like you, baby.
Matt in Boston.
I can't believe you guys didn't figure this out. The right answer is, honey, I don't care who wins. I like watching these stupid cunts get eliminated.
It doesn't matter to me. I'm not rooting for anybody.
That's right. I just think it's fun to see how stupid they are. All right, here's the next question.
What American historical figure has his face on a $10 bill?
Thomas Jefferson?
Holy cow. That is incorrect.
That's not the easiest question in the world, though. That's not one of those.
Hamilton.
But that's one of those.
I think that's an obscure one. It's not like Lincoln or Washington.
Yeah,
I think half of us would have got that wrong in this room.
Yeah.
I should have stopped the tape.
I'm with Allwood.
I'm going to tell you something.
Well, come on. Every bill's got that fucking queen on it.
That's what I was saying. It's easy to money. Okay, who else is on the pound note? The guy who invented the trolley. This is why I hate these stupid countries.
Listen,
we have a theme. Dead president and the White House on the back.
Yeah.
Their theme is the queen and some obscure asshole.
We've got the queen on the front and on the back is a lorry.
Dude, we have famous inventors and things like that.
Famous inventors.
The queen and Sir Jonathan Schoolgleberry,
who invented the tube.
He invented drinking back in 19...
Winston Churchill.
He should be on there, actually. He's not on there, I don't think. He should be on there.
Yeah, let's go to Paul in New Jersey. Paul.
Hey, but you so pussy whipped that you can't even tell your girl that you think the chick on TV's hot?
Thank you, sir.
No, I'm not.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely, I'm not going down that road.
It's just I like this guy, man. Don't fuck that to the guy. That's
I'm
what
not
I've been
going
trying to
down
say.
that fucking road.
I say off the air, on the air, stop this shit.
No, why?
Sweetie, who would you vote for? Well, I would vote for that girl. Why? Well, because I would love to fuck her.
Patrice is a swinger. It's okay. You can do that.
I would love.
Don't you want to fuck her too, sweetie? That's why you get with a bisexual.
Yeah, let's call her over right now.
That is a fantasy world that most guys don't get to live in. Know why, Paul? Because I don't want to know who she thinks is hot.
See, that's our problem.
I don't want to fucking know.
Man, we got to get over that shit, Opie. It doesn't matter who she can get him.
I don't want to know.
It's a mind thing. Just say, hey, because I want to fuck him. Well, what if I wanted to fuck the geek? Knock yourself out. I hope he has a big dick. I hope he fucks your bladder loose, baby. Go get him, Tiger. Women don't when we don't care, they don't function well. Just don't care. Let her fuck a geek. Tell her I want to fuck this hot chick. Well, I want to fuck the guy who plays Shaggy in the Scooby-Doo movies. Well. Make her wear this fucking Shaggy fucking wig and fuck the shit out of him, pumpkin.
Call me crazy for not wanting to play that game. I just don't want to play that fucking game.
You in love. Thank you, Paul.
Fuck that.
Fucking guys, man.
Fuck that. All right, here we go. Here's the last question from last night's Beauty and the Geek.
What is the capital of Iraq?
Ooh, not gonna get that one.
Could you spell Iraq, please?
There you go. Get us going. Take some time there.
IRAQ.
You shouldn't say Iraq town.
I'm gonna go with Afghanistan.
Oh my God.
That is incorrect.
There should be a test There should be a test that allows you to be an American citizen. And I don't mean the one they give you.
Who are we at war with?
Because it doesn't matter. They study for that shit. It's like, yeah.
Can you say that in a sentence, please? Yeah, we're at war with them.
Iraq.
Afghanistan is the capital of Spell Iraq.
Spell Iraq. IRACKE with a hyphen over it. What? French hyphen.
Well, guys are always looking at my rack, and that kind of rhymes with Iraq. So I gotta say nipple. You dumb broad.
Spell black. BLAQ. What?
Close enough, you piece of ass.
All right, John in Michigan. What's up, John?
Hey, my wife asked me, oh, fuck, I suck.
Oh.
I'm punching out soon.
All right, he punched out. His plane is in flames, but he is slowly coming down to earth. He didn't crash.
His wife asked him the unanswerable question, that's all.
Yeah.
That's all. The point I was bringing up, no matter what relationship you're in, there's those questions that are asked, there's no right answer. That's all I'm saying.
Unanswerable question.
I fucking just... never mind.
Not for Patrice.
Never mind.
Patrice,
Never mind.
let me tell you
People
something.
gonna think that I'm fucking some bullshit motherfucker.
No, you just...
This is a credit to you, my friend. You are a rare breed.
I've got to say.
You are a rare breed of guy.
He's a pimp, man.
That is like the way you treat women, the fact that they don't run for a court to get a restraining order or some shit. It astounds me.
No, he's not that bad.
They don't spend a day with you and just go, fuck this shit. Like they just stay. So you got some kind of magic and philosophy that works.
Right.
It works for you and the women you're with, and it's amazing to me.
Opie has to understand when they ask that question.
It's not just Opie.
You put Opie. I'm just saying Opie just for purposes, but it's...
I'm not alone in this one. I know that.
Okay, the Opies of the world, I'm saying.
But see, guys don't ask the unanswerable questions to their women.
That's the point. Wait, Opie, that's the fucking point.
It's a female thing. They ask us the unanswerable questions.
But that's the thing. We enable it because they ask and they know that they fucking
Patrice
doing
answers.
It. That's what. So if she goes, she's asked. Okay. Always think, even no matter what tone she has, always put this tone in your head. So, who would you vote for? Even if she goes, so honey, booby Scooby, honey squirts, who do you vote for? Always in your head go, who the fuck you like? Which bitch you wanna fuck? That one right there, ho. I like the fucking shit out that girl right there. Any other questions? Just ask. All right.
Yeah, sit back and shut up.
Holy shit. Opie, you understand? That's the trick.
There's more Opies than our Patrice in this world. There are more Opies.
I like where I'm at right now. Oliver in St. Louis.
Wow.
I'm fine with where I'm at. Oliver.
Hey, man, don't you guys live Beauty and the Geek every day when you go home after work?
Oh, there's a bit of that.
All right. Why don't we take a break? On the way, we got Ted
Alexandro.
That's right. He's a very funny comedian. He's going to come in and help us with Twitchell's playing Operation, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow.
Twitchell's plays Operation next, and we're all going to bet. And also, we got a food plug on the way, I guess.
Food?
Right?
Ooh.
Yeah, we got free food today. We went to break and Patrice just went off.
It just keeps going.
Frustration, man.
Want to say hi to Ted Alexandro. He's in studio as well today.
What's up, guys?
Sorry to make you wait, but we're in the middle of a huge fucking thing there.
Yeah, no, please, clusterfuck.
Now, what did I miss? I left the studio and I came back to a huge laugh.
The conversation was still going on about relationships, and I've been stunned by Patrice's relationship. I talked to him about it even at the Halloween party and stuff, and I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't see how it works without it being this dominant motherfucker and this subservient, scared woman.
No.
But he says, no, that isn't it. But everything he says describes a dominant, subservient relationship.
And I'm not talking shit. And Gavin sees it's like my girl is not. I'm not fucking some evil motherfucker. it's like my happiness is paramount. When you see a happy woman, that means there's a miserable guy floating around. When you see a happy fucking guy, it's a happy woman. Because we have to keep them happy. And I'm like, this is not my job to fucking keep you happy. Oh, why don't you treat me like a queen? Yeah, I will. The king's bitch. That's who the queen is. That says it all.
That's the tremendous
Treat
line.
me like a queen. Okay. You're the king's bitch.
That's what a queen is, the king's bitch. And she's not no scared. It's just she tests me and so who do you, ready? Sweetie pie, who you want to win? Always in my head, so what bitch you want to, here's how I reverse it. Ready? Who do you want to win? Ready, sweetie? Who do you think I want to win? Ooh. Then she points to the bitch that she knows I will fuck. Now, next time...
No, that's not your woman.
She knows the women I like. I like big, fat bitches, right? So, my girl doesn't get threatened by fucking other beautiful women like her. She gets threatened by big, ugly, fat bitches. That's who I
He
want
does
to
as
fuck.
well. He does. He
And
walks
she-
around the
And she'll point that, the one with the soggy ass titties hanging out. Yeah. And you knew it, home, before you asked the question.
You are in bizarro world relationship. You are in a bizarro world relationship.
Drew Boogie knows, baby.
That's why he's in Jersey.
Yeah, Drew's talking all kinds of shit the same way Drew says. The whole commercial break.
In your relationship, is there any equal ground at all? Or do you have the upper hand in every single thing?
Here's
seems
the
like
only
there's-
thing that she has over me.
There's no equality in your relationship.
She can leave and get any guy she wants to fuck her.
Yeah.
If she wants to, and that's the only thing I have to detach myself from.
We've seen her. Now, if there's a problem and she goes out that night with the determination
With
that
intentions?
fuck this guy, I'm gonna go fucking. She will get fucked that night. It's not like some pig that's going to go out to a bar
No.
5 in the morning have to pack it up because she can't get fucked.
That's where she wins. But other than that, there is not a... And it's not because I'm trying to... It's that I'm smarter than her. I'm quicker than her. It's just... It just is what it is, dude. It is what it is. She was crying the other day because she felt inadequate. But I'm like, don't cry, sweetie. It's not...
Why do you think she feels inadequate?
Look, first of all...
No.
Maybe-
Why do you think she feels inadequate?
Maybe because he goes on radio saying that he's smarter and quicker.
Right, because a man named Patrice O'Neill is with her.
My
making her
king, you
feel
bitch.
inadequate.
I'm the king, bitch.
You motherfuckers don't even know.
I don't.
The only one who understands that it's not evil is Drew. Because you gotta stop, man.
He's a brother.
What a
I think it's the mentality of the brother.
Fuck.
I think it's the mentality
Of
of
the
brother.
American brother, it's different.
Yeah.
The English guys are completely
Because we
different.
want happiness. I take care of this. Look, man.
And what you said earlier during the break, he said, and it in this sick way, it makes sense, but it's so twisted.
Absolutely.
He said that the good part of this whole thing is that he chooses to be with her. He chooses to love her.
Yeah.
He's not obligated to it.
Yes.
And the second he starts taking shit from her, that means that he is obligated to love her and be with her.
It means he lost the power.
That means I volunteer my love to my girl, and if she takes that shit for granted, then I take my free love away that I freely give her.
You are the black Dr. Phil.
Dude, man.
You really are, man.
There's nothing that says we owe a thing. I don't owe her nothing. Her job, because I keep her more happy than she keeps me. All she has to do is fuck me and shut her face and stay pretty. I don't need nothing else. I gotta guide the bitch. I gotta give her money. I gotta give her. I'm that dude for her. I'm what she needs. I'm what she wants.
You're gonna be back to the whores in Rio before you know it.
Why do you have to put the word voluntarily at the end of I love you? You know, like, isn't that understood? Like, I love you.
No, it's not
voluntarily,
understood, Ted.
baby.
No, man.
No, because a lot of guys they chase after the women and they're it's Jesus. Hold on. I'm gonna get to the words in a minute.
I know what you're saying. See now, Ted, this is not personal business, but Ted has a lot of sisters, and like 5 sisters or something like that.
No, I only have 2.
But he grew up with sisters, and you love them.
I love them.
Love them.
I have 2 sisters.
Like,
I don't have They make it sound like he has 12 sisters.
Voluntarily.
I had a lot of sisters, but it's like, yes. That's what you gotta understand. Love is not something that that anyone's owed to, man. There's people out there that don't love their mama.
You're not supposed to be pressured to love anybody.
Danny Glover, color purple motherfucker.
No, man. No. It's like you should. Your love is a free thing, man. It's not something that you're supposed to fucking do.
Yeah.
Someone earns your love, man. If my mother loves me, I earn her love. It's not an obligatory thing. It's like you go, damn, I want to love you. I want to love my girl, but she got to keep me in that mode.
Do you know something, though, that there is a part of love, and some people see love as, loving relationship as some form of sacrifices because you care so much about somebody that you're willing to give up a convenience or an emotion or something because it would make her feel happier, and your love is so much for that person.
Here's the point.
Okay.
The way we treat our women, we have to constantly, because they are a different animal. Now when I say fuck me, be quiet, what I meant by that is that's all I fucking need. Don't bug me when I don't want to be bugged. You have your list of things that you don't, that it's fucking so easy for your girl not to get on your nerves. So easy. And you might have 4 things where you go, if I had a chick like this, I'll be happy. Women, not only do you have to make them happy and keep them happy, you have to be fucking creative. You never had your girl go, well, let's do something tonight. Let's go somewhere. We never go nowhere. Where you want to go, sweetie? I don't know.
It's up to you.
They
don't want to do that work.
We have to be the ones that constantly help nurture them and love them and keep them happy.
Silly. The enemy.
Silly. Come here, silly. You don't understand, man. And I'm not like that, dude. I've never hit a woman in my fucking life. I've never even...
Not physically. Sounds like there's a mental battering going on.
Well, sometimes, you know why? How men chase pussy, that's how women chase our manhood, relentlessly. It's not even a focus. It's a nature. They don't want a pussy-ass man. It takes you down. Anytime you enable them when it's not natural, like that whole question, who would you fuck? I can go, perfect example, I'm going to bed one time, this is my ex-girl, and she goes, what side of the bed you want to lay on? Okay, this is the shit here's where it ends for men. You ever get that gut feeling of this fucking bitch, but you don't say nothing, okay? Where it ends is where you don't say nothing. So she goes, what side of the bed you want to lay on? And I go, this side. And then she goes, but then I won't be able to see the TV. And so I go, well, bitch, why the fuck did you ask me where you want to sleep anyway? Now, I could have went, okay, I'll just sleep on the other side. But that was some enabling shit that she wanted. Women are not humble enough to go, they want us to be chivalrous, but they want to force it to happen, but they don't want to,
so instead of saying, I like this side of the bed, I like this side of the bed, is that okay with you, or whatever, to be nice about it. It was, what side do you want? So that way when you say the side she wants, she could then turn it around.
It's manipulation, and you got to understand it. It's
do you ever get a full night's sleep, or you guys just go back and forth talking about who's going to get it?
I missed the show.
Because it ends like that.
I just see it as
and then you know where the happiness starts to happen?
Where?
The happiness starts to happen is when she starts to think, okay, is this righteous? What I'm getting ready to do. So am I asking my man a righteous question when I ask him who will he vote for? So she says, hold up. All right, this is some bullshit ass manipulating girl shit I'm about to ask. You know what? I'm not going to ask it because this asshole is going to make me suffer for asking bullshit.
That's fear and walking on eggshells.
Good. Fuck it. If you want to call it that, good, bitch. And you know what? Listen. I bought you some soft boots so those eggshells don't fucking hurt so much. Fuck you.
All right, listen. You're going to be in next week. We're going to have to talk about this more because you hit on something. The phones have exploded. But we have Twitchels outside the studio. We got to end with this game of operation.
I am fascinated by your relationship.
It's simple. He treats
and it isn't even something that I don't understand. Like, I understand what you're saying. I understand the words. I understand everything. I cannot see it working out. It's like some kind of a fucking Einstein theory that can't be proven in real life. I don't.
And I don't victimize. I'm not a predator when it comes to, I'm gonna find some weak woman. Da da da. My girl's not a weak girl. I've been out with doctors, lawyers, fucking journalists, or whatever the fuck, and they're all goofy. They're geniuses, but they're goofy because they're girls. And there's certain things we do that because they're girls they're gonna do, and there's certain things that we do because we're men. It is what it is. I'm telling you.
I love it. We're running out of show here.
All right.
Got to say hi to Ted Alexandro.
What's up, guys?
You performing anywhere?
Sorry, Ted.
I know.
No, actually, Patrice hit on a lot of the things I was going to say.
Yeah.
Clever, man.
It's a crazy day to come in. Are we promoting anything today?
Yeah, I'm at Gotham this weekend. The new location, 208 West 23rd, Friday and Saturday night.
Right. Yeah. Ted is a very funny guy. I've seen you many times. You make me laugh.
Thanks, bro.
And also, Ted is should we say?
Yeah.
He's the co-leader of the Comedy Coalition in New York City. Him and Russell Neave. Yeah, they put it all. He did it twice. He put his Ted is the fucking the man because he put it together twice. Once by himself, and then he got smarter the next time and got some other people to go down with him just in case. But he pushed a lot of stuff. We getting more money and a lot of shit in New York.
Arm some of these club owners.
Yeah, because of Ted and Russ.
It's amazing how much these guys don't get paid when they're just in town, doing their thing.
Russ is funny too, man. What happened?
He's a good man.
And that's Twitchell's. He has Tourette's, and he's
I met him outside. Yeah,
we were talking outside. You have a half-hour special coming up on Comedy Central.
Thank you, brother. Yes, coming out March 10th.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a positive response, I guess.
That's what we're all going to say.
Translate.
That's Twitchell's approved.
Oh, cool, man. Cool.
Twitchell's approved. Well, every time he comes in here, we have him do stuff, and we got a game of operation that's set up and ready to go. We're going to bet, though. Who wants in?
I'm in, man. I'm the book.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Want
to do $5 or $10 a man?
$5.
Want to do a
try $5. You can always, go up to the next level.
So how are you going to work this? How many times I can do it
when you
without buzzing?
Well, basically, we got the operation in front of you, and all the body parts are in there already. Yes. It's all set to go. So we have to pick out the body part from a hat again.
So the elastic band is on the thigh bone, is it? Is that what it was?
Huh?
Oh, it is. That was the thigh.
There you go. Yeah.
The shin bone or the thigh bone or something.
Femur.
Don't go practicing.
Yeah, don't practice.
Put that goddamn thing down.
I know, believe it or not, of course I know the game. I never played it before in my life. No, never.
Me and Patrice are in there.
No surprise.
All right, I'm in.
So what's the
Here we go. The $5s in.
You want to throw me a $5 back? I just got a thing.
There you go. Throw that in there.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so basically,
it's time, isn't it?
I guess Nathaniel should just hand out cards to everybody.
Oh, is this for the body part?
It's $5 a man.
Yeah.
We're all going to get a body part that Nathaniel just randomly gives us.
Okay.
And then one by one, Twitchell will try to get that part out without making it buzz.
Now, the only way to also make it fair is after we get our body part, we have to remember it.
I can write it down.
We'll write it down.
Well, hold the card.
Have the cards back, shuffle them up, and then have him choose cards.
Gotcha.
So there's no particular order.
Oh, that's a good idea.
What about if you have the same body parts? Split the parts?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Yeah, we'll split the pot.
Patrice is in.
I'm in.
Yeah, Patrice is in.
Whoa! That's Tourette's.
13 parts? How many people? 7? All right. So we'll just deal with those 7?
Yeah. All right, so Nathaniel is... all right, who's in?
Look at the guy in the corner. He's completely out.
Pass him out.
Skits out. What's happening?
10 of diamonds.
Yeah.
6 of clubs. 8 of spades.
Hold on. Ted, you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, Patrice, you're in.
What are we looking at, Dan?
Hold on, Gavin's in. Who else? I'm missing somebody.
I got a weird card. I need a different card.
I think it should be secret, too.
This card's not even
Huh? You want to keep it secret?
Take this part
So that way when he does it or doesn't do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So what are we betting?
We're betting money, my friend. We're betting American dollars.
What part he's going to successfully remove and who it corresponds with.
Oh, fuck, I got a good one.
I've got a real good
I got a good one.
I might have a
shit.
I might have a good one here.
All right.
You got my funny bone. So what do you guys want me to try to do? The object is to not touch the sides, right?
That's the object of the game there, Twitchell. The game is 50 fucking years old.
I've never played it.
The object is to take those tweezers, remove the part without touching the sides.
You also have never built a house of cards.
You want me to get as many of them out without touching the sides as I can, right?
No, we all have parts.
Okay.
That are gonna be ours.
So how do we determine which one I go for first?
Anything you want.
No. Nathaniel,
he gets them back now.
But yeah, we're gonna hand the cards back,
and he picks one out by random.
And they're gonna be face down.
Oh, okay. So I'll randomly pick one out, and that's the one I gotta go for.
Wait, aren't there enough cards where if there's double?
No, there's only 13 cards.
Yeah, we'll just do 7. That's all right.
Just do 7.
I'll just put the 7 back in again.
All right, Nathaniel's writing down everyone's body part.
And if he successfully pulls that body part out,
you're in the game.
You win the money.
If it's not successful, then you're out of the game, and then after the round, we'll see who's left. And they'll split the pot, I guess. He's not going to get one, I don't think.
No.
He's going to get mine.
I don't think he's going to get one. I don't think he's going to get one.
So what's like the widest one here? Is it like, which one is it?
I lost it, Banzai.
It doesn't matter. When you're shaking, everything becomes just a small little...
Thank you for reminding me.
You can fucking play Operation with an actual giant.
Life size.
Chopstick tweezers.
Walk inside of them and it'll still buzz.
You're trying to get those tweezers in the Grand Canyon. You're not going to be successful.
Don't touch the side of the Grand Canyon. Fuck.
Can't believe it.
I've never played this game before, but I think I can handle it.
What did you do as a child? Did you not play this game as a child?
Dr. Twitchell.
I've heard of it, of course, but I never played it.
Dr. Twitchell's into the operating room now.
No.
Dr. Twitchell. Do I see you, stat, code blue?
That's actually really funny. 2020 did a special on a brain surgeon who has Tourette's.
We don't care.
Okay.
He's only trying to break into a heartwarming story about
his single patient, Terry Schiavo.
I just thought that's ironic.
All right,
no practicing.
No practicing.
All right.
And we got to mic the board. Do we have another microphone?
Dr. Twitchell's. That's funny.
Dr. Twitchell's.
That is funny, mate.
All right, Nathaniel, I guess.
Dr. Twitchell, please report to the microsurgery ward. Dr. Twitchell, you have a LASIK eye surgery. It needs to be completed.
Dr. Twitchell.
Yeah.
Now, as a kid, I remember as a little trick, you could just take the battery out so you could cheat. So let's make sure the battery's working. You just touch the red bit there, make sure it's working.
Let's hear it.
There you go.
All right, there you go. All right, we ready to play?
I can handle this.
It's easy for you to say.
Well, you got to take the mic from this motherfucker.
No, we got to mic him, too. You got to mic him.
You got to put some kind of mic.
You got to mic the guy.
Oh, God.
Wait, we need somebody else.
What
E-Rock, we don't need you over here. Mike Twitchell's.
He's going to pick a card, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to pick one of the 7 cards that...
We should announce when he picks who he's playing with. Because they got to be able to play along at home. Yeah. All right, pick a card, Twitchell's.
Yeah, got the offices ringing in this time.
All right.
What you got?
What's the part?
It says breadbasket 1000.
That would be Danny. You're playing for Danny right now.
Playing for Danny. The bread basket, which is the slang word for
no
stomach.
Chance in hell.
That is a tiny little...
I remember the bread basket was easy because you had the handle you could pin onto.
Yeah.
No.
All right, here we go. Pick up those tweezers.
Fucking hell, that's horrible.
Just give me a little space. I'm sorry.
Give that man some space.
And even if he gets this one, he's got to run through all of them because if there's a tie, if he's able to remove 2...
That's right.
But it's all the way towards the left. Can we center it?
No, you got to use the tweezers to move it around.
Yeah, you can move it around.
Here it goes.
All right.
Yes, Twitchell! Wow! This is very tedious. How the hell am I supposed to grip it?
Moving around a lot.
Get in there, son.
Holy Jesus.
It's amazing to watch. Oh, no way!
Oh,
what the
shaking like crazy. Is that thing working?
What the hell?
All right, here we go. Shh.
Here we You can't get a grip on it, it seems. Oh, Jesus, the whole board's moving.
He can't use his hand to rest on.
He's trying. You gotta see this video.
That's operation. Oh, success. Oh,
wow. He got it out.
Out the bread basket.
He even turned it around a little bit.
Wow.
Oh,
Danny.
I'm sure this game's working.
All right, that's one.
Yeah, touch the side of the bread basket thing. Oh, wow. You really got to make contact on that thing, huh?
You really got to touch it, yeah.
Bastard game.
He just hurt the game out. It's fixed. The game fixed.
All right.
Dip it in water.
What's the next part?
All right.
Here we go, Twinkles.
All right. So far, Danny's got the cash.
He just failed the card trick.
Wrenched ankle.
Hey.
No
that'd be
fucking
me.
way.
That's Anthony.
No
me.
way. That's coming out of there, baby.
Which one's that one? Is that the bottom?
That's the bottom of the desk.
Yeah, it looks like a wrench.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
It's the bottom left foot.
Let's go, Twitchels. He's playing operation. Don't
Wrench
touch the board.
ankle.
Oh, we're not allowed to
Yeah,
touch this?
you can't touch
Oh,
the
well,
board.
he was leaning on the whole board the whole time with the fucking bread basket.
I'm leaning on the countertop. Yeah.
Now take that.
Wow.
Yeah.
He told you, Ed.
He told you, motherfucker.
Very aggressive on the microphone, isn't it?
Here we go.
But it's all the way, it's all the way.
That happened to
All
us.
right, just
do it.
Yeah, enough.
Oh, God. Damn it. Holy shit.
Fucking amazing. Is his face?
The shake he just had. He just shook like
You can't say jump either.
All right, here we go. He's going for Anthony's.
I know it's not possible, but the little animated character on the board looks even more scared than he does. I don't know if I'm just imagining that.
Come on, Twitchels. We want to.
Yeah.
We want to finish this game before we get out of here for the weekend. Here we go.
I think I got it.
Damn it, I knew it. You fucking twitching bastard. Get that fucking bread basket.
Buddy, that ankle is a bad motherfucker.
I knew when I saw wrenched ankle I was screwed.
Anthony's out. The next part.
Damn it.
Butterflies in stomach.
That's mine.
Butterflies.
That's
a hard one. It's a weird shape.
Yeah.
You know what I liked is when he hit it, he looked like a doctor that just lost a patient. He had that like really controlled.
Now, no rest in your hand.
Yeah, you got to come high.
I'm tired of that.
All right. Here we go. Come on. Come on, Twitchels.
You can rest your elbow on the table. You just can't rest your hand on the board.
All right.
And I think that's in the rules.
Right there, right? Okay.
You can do it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Let's go.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's gone, man. He's got
He
no
can't even
chance.
get near the hole there. He's twitching like a bastard.
His concentration's gone completely.
Yeah. The first one took it all out of him.
He did.
Come on!
Oh,
come on! I'm so out.
You know one of those doctors, like the sponges?
I can do this.
Yeah.
I really can.
All right, let's go, Twitchels.
See, you got to get
I have
the
all the
butterfly's
faith.
head. That's what the key is.
All right, let's go.
Oh, my God.
He's gone.
Come on, Doc.
Doc, you can do it. Come on, Doc. There you go.
Take long. Holy
You
shit.
took my funny bone.
The fucking morgue is filling up down in the basement of this hospital.
Water on the knee.
That's me.
All right, Patrice.
There you go, Twitch.
Isn't that the bucket?
I think it is.
Water on the knee.
I think it's a bucket.
Yeah.
Right here, baby. The big easy
Now,
one.
that thing's all like shoved up half the way.
Hey, whatever.
No,
You
just do
gotta
this.
get in there,
Just
move it
slide
around.
it to the middle and get it on out by the handle.
Yeah, Patrice
That's right.
is finally being nice to me.
He was so happy, Patrice.
He dropped it. He dropped the goddamn tweezers. Over.
He was so nervous when Patrice was nice to him. He dropped the needles.
That's so fucking right, man. There's no fucking way.
He picked the card. He knew it was from that time. From the time he picks the card, it says what it is. That's game time.
New rules. That's the way it is.
Well,
Do you think if the doctor drops a fucking scalpel into some guy's over the moon?
Listen, we only have 3 minutes left of the show.
It's game time for Brain Freeze.
Oh, it's smooth, man.
All right, yeah. We guys, believe it or not, speed this along because we're running.
Twizzles, don't drop this.
All right, come on.
I'm trying.
Fucking wanker!
What a wanker!
I can't believe Daniel walked away with
Ankle bone connected.
Ankle bone.
Oh, that's Drew Boogie.
So the key to this is let him.
Careful now.
To be the first one.
It's a rubber band.
Ankle bone is the rubber band that is wrapped in there. It's pretty tight. It usually winds up pulling the tweezer. After you get it off the peg, it pulls it into the edge.
This is the commentary. Brilliant.
Here we go.
Hey, one hand.
Double-handed technique.
He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, it's free hand.
Can I use 2 or 1?
Anything
hand.
you want.
Just
Anything
do
I
it.
want.
Oh, shit.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
He's got it.
Oh, shit.
Gotta get the end bit off.
He got it. Damn.
No, he's still gonna get the other bit off as well.
Yeah, but he's
Don't look at me. Just look at the board.
He got it.
Oh, he got it.
He got it out. He got it. He had the once you got the rubber band is out.
Drew Boogie is in.
Oh, you cocksuckers, man.
Jolly horse.
You didn't give me that fucking.
He dropped it in, man.
He dropped it in there.
Oh, is that hysterical?
Patrice hates you as
We're
well.
running out of show. This is Ted Alexandro's piece. Charlie Horse. Here we go.
Jolly horse. All right, where is it at? All right.
It's a tough one.
Will we have 3 winners to split the pot, or will we have 2? Here we go. Twitchels.
Gotta get that M piece.
It is not
There you
looking
go,
good.
Ted. Let's share a cab.
All right, start up the Pointer Sisters so we can end this program. All right, so we got a winner. We got Danny and Drew Boogie. They'll split the pot, the $35 or whatever it is.
Very good.
We're going to end the show with a little Pointer Sisters jump in honor of Twitchell's joining the program.
Wow, Patrice, you got fucked. You got fucked on that one.
You know that was so fucking wrong.
He dropped it right into his knee.
That's so wrong.
Good rule, man.
He
Good
just
rule.
dropped it. But your point was well taken.
What? We got to promote the food.
No
Where did the food come from? Someone get a mic on him. I want to thank this guy for bringing food. Give the plug.
Woody McHale's. Thanks very much.
Where's Woody McHale's?
West 14th, 234 West 14th, between 7th and 8th.
Yeah, the food was awesome.
Yeah, it's
Go to
fucking
Woody
great
McHale's if you're in that area.
It smelled nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ted Alexandro, we'll have to have you back when we could really
man.
get into what you're all about. But he's a really funny comic.
Yeah, Ted's the shit.
And he's playing Gotham's this weekend.
Yeah,
Right?
Friday and Saturday night.
All right. Yeah, hit that. And Twitchell's, thanks again for coming by.
Oh, what a great idea.
We found out that he has to jump if he hears the word jump. Jump. Jump.
Look at Ted's face.
Oh, God,
Ted doesn't want to
bro.
bother this fucking It's too fucking funny. What are you wearing behind? Keep my girlfriend, you cocksucker.
He's not even going to stop himself.
Oh, my God, say, Patrice, your girlfriend, man. Jump!
Jump.
Something like crazy.
Oh, man.
And that's how we end the Opie and Anthony show. We just ran out of show. Patrice O'Neill, a great week of radio. Thanks. We'll see you next week.
See you Monday.
All right, man.